Okay.
Okay.
All right, so because of the delay, you don't want your clap to actually line up with ours.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I said I clapped when he said clap, and then
Yeah.
okay.
Sick.
No, I got you. I know how
Yeah.
audio works.
I don't.
I've worked in production before.
I have never worked in production.
That's a lie. You have a successful YouTube channel.
He doesn't record himself.
That don't mean
Oh, that's
shit.
true. No, wait, that's not true because there are voice clips in at least 2 of your videos.
Yeah, I also say like 10 words maximum throughout
not
all
a
of my
good fight,
videos.
Vincent. Come on, quote
Yeah.
unquote. And oh, you're dead.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That's my favorite one.
The thing is, those aren't me, so.
I know they're not you. Wait. No, you say I'm lagging.
Also, a lot of those clips, I didn't have my mic recording on just because it would pick up the keyboard clacks.
Your voice actually is in at least 2 clips.
Yeah, but still, not. It's like 10 clips max is the most I talk ever.
Ever. In all of your videos?
If you exclude the podcast, then yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, obviously, other than the podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Or just pretend that this is makeup. Anyways.
Hi, we have Dope Pants on this episode.
Hey, Dope
That's
Pants.
me. I'm Dope
TJ.
Pants. I very rarely say I'm Dope Pants out loud.
He is Dope
See,
Pants.
yes, I say the same thing. Like, I barely call myself Munchyjr, so it's kind of a shock to myself, almost.
It sounds kind of gross. It makes me wish I could change my name every time I say it.
When I go, hey guys, Munchyjr here, I can't. I don't have the energy for that. That's all.
Yeah, you don't have that real YouTuber energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like, hey, it's Second State here, but like,
I really like
I don't know.
saying
People
Second
call me
State.
that, so it's like whatever.
Hey, Second State.
Hey
Hello.
Anyways, your name's probably more known in the Philly rhythm game players, right?
I mean,
Would you say?
among the small amount of them that there are.
Yeah. But, I guess you want to mention how you met me, or how I met you.
Yeah, so I was on. Oh, okay. Do you want? Okay, because how I met you and how you met me are not the same thing.
It's kind of the same.
They're not really the same.
Let's see. I went to a local homie's fight game party, and I slept on the carpet.
Yeah, if you want to count we met as you being asleep on the floor, then that's what happened. I looked down at the ground and there was Munchy Jr. I shook his hand while he was sleeping, but he didn't know that until just now.
Giant neon lights with arrows. Here lies Munchy Jr.
I enjoy the recurring theme that I sleep on Seth's floor, because like now there are like 3 pictures of me in the same blue jacket, just at the same spot.
Oh, those are all from different.
I think so.
times?
I think so. Well, I don't remember all the pictures, but there's at least 2. That's
Wait, is he having people at his house? That was last weekend, right? Did you guys go?
that was
to
like
that?
2. That was like 2 or 3 weeks ago
It
when I
wasn't
went
2
there
weeks
again.
ago.
Yo, Corona's a blow up.
Corona.
Oh shit, I'm hitting things.
Let's do the beat. Oh, let's go away. That's what it meant. Yeah. So the last time we recorded was probably in like October. Or November. It was like pre-Arc Revo. So that was before the first demo went, I guess, publicly available. That's what I remember for Strive, and pre-Pokemon release. Remember when we were shitting on Pokemon and then?
Wait, that was before Sword and Shield came out?
Yeah, it was definitely before Sword and Shield came out, because we were shitting on Sword and Shield or discussing the complaints about it. And then, Scott, how many hours you got in Sword or Shield?
A lot.
Do you really?
I'm Master Ball in both singles and doubles. I have several teams.
Yeah, I just think that's funny.
Wait, what the hell does Master Ball mean? Is that like a rank?
It's like the highest rank you can
Oh
get.
my God.
Right.
Yo, he got Challenger in League, but it's Pokemon.
I basically got Challenger in Pokemon, yeah.
Jesus. I'm so sorry. Of this Pokemon
It's not even
of
that
all
hard.
things.
Challenger is way harder to get than Master Ball. It's a kid's game, after all.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to get.
Yeah, just go on record and say Master Ball and Pokemon Sword and Shield is harder to get than Challenger.
But the issue is, don't you gotta deal with all the Uber tiers and overused shit?
Well, you could just play Uber,
they-
right? Just play
so-
Uber Forehead.
They actually regulate it in the ranked games.
Oh,
Really? Do
So,
they use
like,
Smogon?
you're actually-
Wait, do they use Smogon rules?
Yeah, they have Smogon rules.
No
for
way.
in-game.
I
That's
didn't know
actually-
that.
That's kind of dope,
Yeah, yeah.
actually. I respect
It's kind
it.
of cool.
Because they
And
recognize.
every month they have a new season. So like if I'm Master Ball, they'll actually knock me down like 3 or 4 tiers. So I gotta go back up every month, which isn't that bad. But like they changed the rules. They add new, like you can now use new Gigantamax this season because they swap them in and out for balancing sake. I don't know when all the new shit's gonna be allowed. Like the new Slowpoke got added. I don't know if he's even legal right now.
New Snowpoke.
It's the one where he's like a little tornado-looking ass with a shell, right?
Well, no, that was his old Mega Evolution. Like they added the Homer Simpson-looking Slowpoke to the new
evolution?
region one.
He has
What
like,
am I missing in Pokemon?
he has forehead
right
wrinkles,
now?
right?
Yeah.
That's what I remember. Yeah, I didn't get to pick up Pokemon. I didn't plan on it either, so nothing is lost for me.
I must be so out of it right now.
I went ham. It's ironic.
I literally played Pokemon for 2 days after it came out, and then I remembered to stop.
I played a lot.
The reason I guess I stopped is because after Ultra Sun and Moon came out, and I was a bit disappointed because it was like, yeah, not much has changed in Ultra Sun and Moon between Sun and Moon.
Oh wait, can I show
And
for a minute?
they kind of hyped it up to be that it was, and then I ended up selling it, my copy of Ultra Sun for $30 on a Facebook Marketplace to someone near my university.
What?
And I didn't get stabbed. What were you saying?
Oh my god. So speaking of Sword and Shield and new Pokemon being kind of stale, I got like, I always get these ads for like Kickstarters and stuff. So I got this thing notified to me called like Kindred Fates. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I have not.
It like advertised itself on Kickstarter as like everything you wanted Pokemon to have evolved into by this point.
You mean Temtem?
What? Temtem?
That's another, like, I guess indie.
Yeah,
They
it's
tried
like
to-
they basically took the Pokemon formula and tried to fix everyone's problems with it.
I guess
Like
so.
there's no
Yeah.
RNG or anything.
I think there's still. I mean, like what they mainly fixed was. I mean, it's like an open world. There's character creation. I guess they made like a more. They're intending to make a more mature plot. With like more in-depth battling system. It's like an actual battling system instead of turn-based.
I'm just
I
thinking.
don't-
Just thinking now, the plot in the Pokemon games before the 3DS have also been pretty mature. Now that I think about it, because there's like death, destruction, etc.
Is there really that?
If Black and White, the world getting consumed
Just
by
because
water
Black
and
and White
fire,
has
dog.
like a 9/11 analog in the form of Pokemon, that actually doesn't make it darker. That just makes it kind of weird.
It's not just like it is nothing like children's story like Pokemon X. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Pokemon X did
Yeah,
have
you
that
know, in
one
the first
guy.
Pokemon, you could get robbed by a grown man, right?
Yeah, they got Team Rocket's pretty. They work in
They're
the
like an actual
electrodes,
mob.
man.
They're a real
yeah.
mob.
Yeah.
All the other teams are like, haha, we have a gimmick. Team Rocket's
Yeah.
just straight up the Mafia.
Yeah, they actually
They're
steal
actually the Mafia.
Pokemon.
Coliseum and Gale of Darkness were cool.
They try
Also-
to thrift you on a bridge, and then they try to kill you afterwards.
I probably mentioned before that I never knew about the GameCube till like the 3DS was already out, or the
Like you did-
GameCube, or the
Oh,
Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance, I think.
You didn't know it existed?
Yeah, because then I was like, "What is that? What's that Pokemon game?
Wait, you
Why
didn't-
why can you insert a Game Boy Fire Red slot or Game Boy Fire Red cartridge into the GameCube? What is this?"
So did you know about like the Game Boy Color?
Yes. So I
But,
when I
but
grew up,
nobody
I had
ever
the
told
game.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody
Yeah.
ever told you that the Game Boy Advance existed.
I was like Game Boy Color and PlayStation 1 and 2. Did not so yeah, so I didn't know about the N64 either until pretty late.
Oh no.
But I had one of the I think I had like
Same,
the
honestly.
SNES. It was like that white box with the purple buttons and then you had to slide it to like start the game.
What? Oh, you had a SNES?
Yep.
Oh, the white
That's
box
Super
with the purple
Mario.
button. It was a white box with a purple button.
It wasn't even a button, it was like a slider.
I mean, the Game Boy Advance was basically just a handheld SNES.
Kinda?
If you go back and look at the GBA's library, it consists of 3 main things. Tie-ins, Pokemon, and remakes.
I
Kinda.
still The advanced SP is still one of my favorites, just because it's fucking this little square thing, and you
I'm
fold
not saying
it
it's a
and then
bad thing. It's
Yeah.
one of my
The
favorite
SP 's sick.
consoles of all time.
SP is fucking sick.
The
It's
SP
not like
fit-
that was like one of the first consoles that actually charge. You could charge it.
Yeah, it was
you
the
didn't worry
first
about
the first
batteries.
chargeable thing I ever owned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the regular Game Boy
Yo,
Advance
fuck
was
batteries.
Used batteries and didn't have a backlight. Literally.
Yeah,
the dark
oh
ages.
yeah, and the SP had a backlight. Oh,
Yeah, SP had a backlight. It had a
But did you
backlight.
guys have the
Backlight's sick.
original SP or the slightly updated SP with the better backlight?
I do not remember.
Did you even know that there were two
No.
different SPs?
I did
Mine
not.
was red.
Mine was silver, and it had like 3 Pokemon stickers on the back.
So the first SP that came out had like a really shitty backlight that kind of sucked, but it was still a backlight. And then they silently updated it to be better without anyone knowing.
I don't remember having an issue with mine, so
You-
I'd
I
like
mean, you
to
were also
think,
like what, 12 at the time?
like 2 or something. Yeah. No, I wasn't. I was like, I was playing Pokemon or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if I was like 8, you were probably like 12.
We're
Oh.
never getting another Medabots game.
We never
Speaking of
got a
GBA.
Medabots game.
You guys
yeah,
can
we
talk
got-
that out. I ain't got shit.
We got the RPG. We got the AX spin-off on GBA, and then we got a GameCube game.
Whatever. As
We
long
never-
as we keep getting Digimon games, I'm happy. And we are.
Fuck it,
so-
I want Medabots.
Fuck you. We have Digimon. Just accept Digimon into your life.
Row battle.
You wanna quickly mention that thing you were trying to find a song in
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So-
God. This again?
So for anyone who knows what Medabots is, there's like one theme. It's like their like big boss battle theme that's in every game. The fucking name of the actual song is slipping my mind, but they had a beatbox version of this song that I found in low quality on YouTube, and it was sick. I couldn't figure out like whether it was a fan made thing or if it was like in one of the boss battles in one of the games, because they remix it every game, right? So I'm like looking around the internet trying to figure out like where the hell the good version of this like song came from, and I kept seeing a lot of people in comments of these low quality videos mention like Electrica this, Electrica that. So I start digging around, and I end up going through. I'll just jump to the end real quick. What I ended up having to click on was an MMD of Hetalia saying it was like MMD Hetalia, Electrica Hetalia or some shit. But like that is the only high quality audio of that song I can find on like YouTube. I'm sure it's off like some Nico shit that I gotta like go use moon runes to find. But it literally took me like an hour plus one night just to drive me insane because I couldn't find the song.
The reason I find it hilarious is because I have a deep and dark past with fucking Hetalia of all things.
Wait, do you? Have we ever talked about this?
Might have mentioned it, but like the thing is,
I think you said something once.
in
but
my
we never
early
really-
stages of like I guess getting into anime, maybe like my 4th or 5th anime that I watched, it was Hetalia. For some fucking reason, but
We all have that one thing we watched early.
it was mainly because like my 3 friends had, I guess, got me into it, and it was like we were just making jokes with it and stuff in our friend group, and it ended up being one of the reasons why I went to Katsucon. That's something I don't really talk about much because I don't like to count it because I barely knew shit about anime when I was in like 7th or 8th grade, but they had
Really?
given
What-
me a ride there.
Medabots Strike Enemy.
Strike Enemy.
That's the song name.
So outside of Hetalia, what would you say really got you into anime? An anime
Soul Eater.
edition? Soul Eater?
Soul Eater. It's literally Soul Eater.
literally
Oh.
Soul Eater.
That's a good one. You should just tell
Well-
people it's Soul Eater instead of ever mentioning Hetalia ever.
No, I mean,
Well,
no,
I was a
it-
Naruto
because
kid
I mean,
forever
it actually
since
was
Soul
Soul
Eater.
Eater because Soul Eater is still the first thing that I like sat down and watched. But like,
Wait, so did you just know about Hetalia?
yeah, it was just like one of the animes that I watched like a year or 2 later, after I got into Soul Eater.
You didn't have to do that. I don't know why I'm talking though, because I read the original Hetalia webcomic.
Sick.
It sucked.
I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that bad, actually. It's kind of cute. But I have to say it sucks.
I mean, it was pretty funny.
It was... I mean, it's interesting.
I never touched it. This is all YouTube.
You don't have to. I don't.
You don't have to.
I don't want to dive any further.
I don't want to
into it
dive
than we
into
have.
further either. Going back to Pokemon.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. So I guess that's all I had to say about it.
Pokemon was one of the first games I ever played. Because before I ever had, my parents are pretty young, so my mom had a Nintendo 64 for herself, and my dad had a PlayStation for himself. But my cousin was playing Pokemon once on his Game Boy, and like all of the rest of our cousins were like gathered around to watch, and that like just watching an 8-year-old kid over his shoulder play Pokemon Red of all things, like instantly got me hooked, and from then on I was a gamer officially.
I was a gamer at a pretty young age.
So I like got so Pokemon Red was basically like the first game I ever owned.
Where were you when you became a gamer?
I was at home when Pokemon came out.
Do you know that?
No. I just remember getting Leaf Green when it came out. But
You never even
like
played Green, did
prior
you?
to that, no. So the thing was, prior to that, we all, like the three of us, my two brothers, we had this yellow Game Boy Color, and we had a copy of Leaf Green. Not Leaf Green, Green.
Green. You did not have a copy of Green.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you have
Green's
a copy
the
of
Japanese
Green?
version.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know why
You
we had a
actually
copy
had
of
Green.
Green. Yes.
You had really Green. You had a
Yes, and
Japanese
this-
Game Boy?
No, isn't it
How
like
the fuck did you have Green?
Isn't Green like a badly translated thing in English? That's what I remember.
No,
There was Red and
Maybe you
Blue,
guys
and
had like
Japan
one of the
got
first
Red and Green.
bootlegs.
It's probably a bootleg, but like our copy of Green, it had no sticker or it was peeled or something.
Sounds like a bootleg to me.
But I mean,
Definitely sounds
it
like a
had
bootleg.
some shitty.
So the original Red and Green were actually not the same as the Red and Blue that we got in America. So if you did have a copy of Green and it looked all fucked up, it's because the original version of Pokemon looked like shit. And then when they came out with like the American versions, they updated everything. So basically what I'm saying is Pokemon Yellow is actually the fourth version of Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
the
what I
first
remember.
generation.
That's what I remember.
If you had like a copy of Pokemon Green, then you actually had like the shitty beta version of Pokemon, basically. And all the sprites are different, and they look like garbage.
Oh yeah.
There's so many bootleg Pokemon games. Like Spanish Crystal.
Yeah, I used to be really into bootleg Pokemon games.
I just remember reading that one creepypasta or something with like the.
Wait,
I don't know.
Pokemon Black? There's so many of them actually.
Yeah, there's a lot. I just remember reading one of them
the
on,
best
like,
part about
Know Your
Pokemon
Meme.
Black is that Pokemon Black, the creepypasta, came out before the game did.
Mhm.
So now they're forced to coexist.
Yeah.
You think they knew?
Game Freak? Do you think Game Freak knew?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or are they just under a rock?
Maybe.
'Cause they legit might be under a rock.
Because I don't like Gen 5, so to me it's cursed.
If I really wanted to play a Pokemon game, I'd be playing Gen 5 because I haven't played that yet, and I hear it's fucking rad.
It's actually pretty good. But like it's like
And the
just sort of in that
sprites.
weird. The sprites are okay. If you put a gun to my head and forced me to play a Pokemon game right now, it would actually be Gen 4.
Mine would be Gen 2.
It would be Platinum. I'd be playing
Mine
Platinum
would be
right
2
now.
or 3.
Gen 4 is when I quit, but I think I talked about that in another
You're a
podcast.
quitter.
Yep. I think it was because of Victory Road. I don't know. I stopped at Victory Road like a
Interesting.
coward, and have no memory of any of the other gyms other than like the rock one.
Victory Road. I can't remember Victory Road or an Elite Four being that bad.
And still the age where HMs and shit were.
Now as a child, I sucked at video games.
How did I get through that? I don't know. Yeah, that's all I had about Pokemon.
I mean, there's so much to say about Pokemon. But I'm not gonna talk about Pokemon.
I don't need to either. You wanna
It
talk
just makes me
about-
kind of sad.
You want to relive the glory days of Pokemon, TJ?
Yeah, no, I want to relive my glory days of Pokemon. I don't care where Pokemon is now. I just miss being a kid and playing Pokemon.
You miss not having responsibilities, and you can just play Pokemon all day.
Yeah.
We're still on Pokemon.
We're still on Pokemon. Anyways,
Switch.
We'll
go off Switch.
No, I went to.
yeah, I've been playing a ton of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate.
Fuck you.
Is that on Switch? Oh, that's not.
Play World with
that's
me.
It
not
is
World.
on Switch. I'll play World with you right now.
Is that
I'm
the one
opening up
that's
World
only
right
on
now.
the Switch?
No, it was originally a 3DS game, and they ported it to Switch.
Oh, okay.
I believe the US only got it on Switch. I could be wrong.
I somehow doubt that.
No. We got Monster Hunter Generations on 3DS. That has to be true because
it's
called Monster Hunter Cross in Japan.
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
fact that there's even a name for it in English means that it came out in America.
Epic.
Although Double Cross is a cooler name.
Yeah.
If you have Cross just to set up the name Double Cross afterwards, then it's worth it.
Yeah.
Before we get into Switch stuff, do you want to talk about Orc Revo? Because that happened a bit after our last podcast.
I don't remember that shit.
That's your fault.
What was the tournament that I went to? Was it Frosty? I think it was Frosty.
Probably. Oh yeah, that would have been January.
Yeah, but
God, we missed so much.
that's fine.
Speaking of which, like, we're past the year now, and we're at like what
yeah.
is it, like? This is 11, 12. Is this even 12?
Wait. I think we're maybe less than 10.
Jeez.
That's on me.
Maybe.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
But that's on me. Priorities happen. That's all.
Shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't give Strive a fair chance because I guess I was too like, I already know how to play Guilty Gear, so I'm just gonna not. Also because I only know how to play Slayer and Faust, so I'm not gonna give a demo a fair shot.
Firstly, do you know how to play Guilty Gear?
Do I know how to play Guilty Gear, or do I know how to play Slayer? Am I even playing Guilty Gear, or am I just playing Slayer?
Yeah, do you know how to play Guilty Gear?
Can I play fighting games?
No.
Cause like I got into Granblue just fine. Maybe I did give Strive a fair shot and I just didn't like it.
So where do you think you stand as far as like your base fighting game ability goes? Because obviously you can play Guilty Gear. You're playing Slayer, you're playing
What kind of
Guilty
questions
Gear.
that?
Well, so your ability to like your fundamentals, right? Your like
My
most
fundies,
basic
yeah.
fundamentals. Do you suck? Like, can you pick up a new fighting game relatively easily just based off what you already know about how fighting games work?
Am I not spoiled by only knowing Slayer and
Yeah, or do you
his
just try to play Slayer
gimmicks?
when you pick up Granblue Fantasy?
Or when I play Wagner?
That's close enough though. You do fine with Wagner because it's just the same shit.
I mean, there's milestones
very
here.
they're both rushdown except Wagner's different. That's all. And the game plan is different in Eunice.
Yeah, it's just completely different.
It's also, I guess, one part reason why I guess I'm not really too into Eunice. I don't feel like I'm getting, rewarded for sick reads or anything, but...
Really? You don't feel rewarded as Wagner?
I don't know. It's... Oh, God, my screen... Oh, God, hello? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, my
so
screen went blank after 30 seconds. What's it called? I don't know, because like all I'm doing is just dispensing mids, and then I have to rely on them not knowing how to deal with that. And
You have an unblockable, an overhead, and a dash low.
But I guess I'm spoiled in a sense that I enjoy read heavy too much.
I can see that.
That's fair, yeah.
Which is why I play Ganon.
Yeah, is that how it works?
I haven't played Smash.
Wait, you play Ganon?
I play Ganon.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
I haven't touched it since Byleth came
I
out.
play Big Band.
But I really like Byleth though.
Play
Byleth
Percy.
is good.
Play Percival and Granblue.
Percival?
You'd
No,
think
I heard
would
he
play
was-
Lowain.
I want to play what's her name though.
I play Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I want to play the girl with the sword. Oh shit.
That's which one?
The samurai one.
Normaya?
Yeah, Narmaya.
Gross.
She's cool. I don't know anything
Yesterday
about-
they were. You see those sick mods?
Yeah.
No.
Everyone's like, I can't wait to get all these outfits. I'm like, all they did was like
Take off the
retexture.
armor.
You're not getting full outfits for like months, if not years.
I don't care about Granblue. I don't know anything about Granblue. I don't know anything about the characters.
You don't have
I don't
to.
give a shit about Narmaya's tits.
You don't. I don't either.
I just think it's cool that she
You
pulls out her
shouldn't.
sword and then she puts it away.
She play Johnny. No.
No, no.
We laugh at Johnny combos.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't want to do treasure hunter combos.
Miss Finder cancels. It's only Miss Finder cancels.
And I don't want to do Mistfinder cancels. She doesn't. Narmaya doesn't do any of that shit. She just
She
she takes
just
sword
stance
out and she
switching.
puts sword away. That's it.
Yeah.
Imagine if Gran's rage mechanic actually functioned as a misfinder cancel.
No, that's
It's too
fine.
slow to actually do it, but
I don't know. I've been like looking at
he
Granblue
can't have anything.
just because I didn't really want to buy it, but Giuliano
60
asked me,
buckos.
and then I said okay, and then a week later he just sent me the money for it.
Damn.
I mean, like, I didn't even know what Persona 4 was, and I bought the fighting game.
You didn't know what Persona 4 was?
I somehow did not know.
Yeah, that's neat.
So when are we getting the Persona 5 fighting game?
Never.
Well,
Why would
Royal
you
has
say
to
that?
come out first.
Royal
and-
is coming out. They already reviewed it.
Yeah,
so
they're
it's out.
still. Yeah. Well, it's also been out for like a year.
Yeah.
I just want P5
Well, 5's been out
Arena
for, like,
so I
2
can get,
years
like,
now, first.
Junes manager Yosuke.
3 or something.
It's been actually it's pretty old now, but Royals hasn't come out yet. So
The part where it
oh, and
canonically
the
link-
Strikers has to come out.
Yeah.
The what?
The Warriors game, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a Warriors game. It's Dynasty Warriors, but Persona.
Shuffle or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called.
Persona 5.
I think it is Shuffle.
Strikers?
Scramble.
Scramble, there we
Scramble
go.
the Strikers. Persona 5 Scramble the Strikers.
Is it called the Strikers?
Yeah, it's called the Strikers.
I don't remember
Mm.
the Strikers.
It's called
They
the
got an
Strikers.
adult Persona user. That's all I remember.
What, Mitsuri?
No.
Isn't that kind of what the P3 cast is in P4 Arena?
Well, yeah, but that's not fair.
They're
because
like
they
they're
were
like,
school
Yeah.
children
Fucking
in their own
Adachi.
game.
Oh yeah,
Adachi's
yes.
not-
Spoilers.
Yeah, wow, dude, I can't believe you spoiled Persona 4 for all of your listeners.
He's in BB Tag. It's fine. Whatever.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
He's already
I
been
still
spoiled
love-
in BB Tag.
Adachi
so-
sucks, and I hate him.
I still love it when one of our friends, Joe, was walking through round 1 and just sees Adachi on the P4 cabinet. He's like, God damn it. Because he was like trying to catch up on it. It was like P4 was in his backlog.
Okay,
Like,
well, he
damn.
waited way too long to put
It-
P4
yeah,
on his backlog.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's like JoJo's fans.
Yeah, dude, imagine getting spoiled by part 2.
Yeah.
I forgot what we were just talking about. Oh, I mean, okay, I'm gonna get my net play time in Granblue eventually.
Are you ever
So
going
do
to
you
buy
wanna
a
s-
PS4?
No, it's on PC.
But then we can't play.
That's on you.
No, it's not. It's on Jay.
You could have bought it on PC.
No, I couldn't have.
Yeah, the money that you would have used
Yo,
to buy
what
the
if
PS4
I just
version.
took Jay's money and used it to buy Granblue on Steam?
Oh, because you guys were splitting it or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Sick.
it still is pretty scummy that they wouldn't announce the PC thing because like the past games they would wait like a good
year.
number of months.
A good number of years.
Well, like they've been pretty good with PC releases for even I guess not Eunice, but like
Yeah, Unis.
Dra-
Uniclear came
it
out
did.
the same day all around the world,
not on PC.
but not on P. I mean, it came out like
I'm
2
talking-
weeks
yeah.
later. It's pretty good.
But I'm talking about PC specifically. Like Dragon Ball got announced pretty nicely for PC, and BB Tag.
Yo,
there were,
Street
n-
Fighter
there were
came
no
out the same
complaints.
day.
There were
Street
no
Fighter-
complaints about the PC releases of those two games.
Street Fighter 5 came out the same day.
And Rev 2 Rev 2 came out Rev 2 for PC came out a month after the console version. That
Wait,
was
really?
like yes, I specifically remember that because they showed the Biken trailer and answer and the Rev 2 announcement and then like a month later it's like, "Oh yeah, PC."
By the way, there's a PC port.
But which
Dude, it's
which
like-
was fine because like that prior to that the things would be getting PC releases or Arxis games would have been getting PC releases like a year later, which is how I got
I
into
legit
Rev.
don't know if it was like Xseed fucking up or if it's Site. First I was blaming Xseed, but like Cygames, this is their first actual game release.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they haven't. It's all been mobile game, like free to play shit.
Oh shit!
So this easily could be like them dropping the ball on like how deliverables or publishing works.
Oh yeah, considering like how how they handle their English US stuff for Granblue.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Speaking of games coming out late in America compared to Japan, I totally forgot that today was when the PSO2 beta went live on Xbox. Which I need to go do. Not right now, but I need to go do that.
I was hyped for the PSO2 coming, but it's like I don't have time.
That was like
hyped for
10 years ago?
PSO2. Yeah, I was hyped for PSO2 coming in 2015, and then they went dead silent for another 5 years. Yeah, I've been waiting for PSO2 to come out in America since 2012. So fighting games have it pretty good, I think, for the most part.
For sick games coming to America, apparently Gunslinger Stratos is finally
Technically,
coming
it has
to
come
US
to America.
somehow. It's been canceled several times when coming to PC, but now like it might be on console. Actually, finally,
Wait, on console?
like console and PC.
I don't have a
or something
nunchuck
like that.
on me.
Jeez, it's probably gonna be on like a. It's probably just gonna be like a third person.
Where am I gonna
shooter
find a
on mobile
Wiimote in this
controller.
day and age, dude?
You get a Joy-Con. That's why you know. Did either of you play No More Heroes? I didn't, but my friend did.
No.
I did not.
Well, anyways, at points in No More Heroes, you have to charge your sword. The
Oh yeah,
Wii
by
version.
jerking it off. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, wow, it's very convenient that we got it on Switch now because you can do
Oh, it's on
exactly
Switch.
that.
I should
It will
play
be.
No More Heroes.
Well, someone saw it on the eShop or something like that.
Did it get leaked
so-
on the eShop?
I don't even think it was a leak. It might have been, I don't know. It might have been like, oh, here's the trailer on the eShop, or like you can actually see it in the eShop, and there's like a trailer in the eShop for No More Heroes 3, something like that. I could always find it.
Granblue character leaked through the shop.
Oh yeah.
Like Zoe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, confirmed on
Yeah.
the Well, actually, wasn't that the PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like on an online store, fucking things up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just side games again.
Just side games things, huh?
They don't understand.
Actually, didn't it only get leaked when it came out on NA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone's dropping some kind of ball.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I wonder who's doing it on purpose. You know, because a leak is a really good way to generate hype for something without committing too hard to it.
All I'm saying is, I hope Relink is a way better game release for side games than Granblue did.
What is Relink?
Relink is the Platinum game by side games.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Platinum
so hyped for
Games, I've played 5 hours of Nier Automata in one day, and I'm absolutely loving it more than anything.
I still need to get to playing more than one ending because I just did A and then stopped.
Well, it's so weird because previously people were like, "Oh, the atmosphere is really nice and the sound design is great and the character design, obviously, who doesn't love 2B, blah 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 blah." And like the one like downside I've always heard about is like the gameplay is like right, like
Especially 9S.
like standard like beat 'em up gameplay. But when I played it, like the very first thing I noticed right off the bat, for me at least, was that the gameplay was astoundingly good.
Yeah.
And like it felt so much more, I wouldn't say complex is the right word, but it felt so much deeper and like nuanced than
I
like,
didn't
standard
feel
gameplay.
very repetitive.
It didn't feel very repetitive. It didn't feel like I was being locked into anything because it's so fluid and
Yeah,
dynamic.
very fluid.
I feel like that's people not liking Platinum's formula.
But like
that's
these
the
are
thing.
things that I've heard from like positive reviews. I've never even heard a negative review of Nier, and I always thought that was puzzling to me, just hearing about it, and now experiencing it, it's like double puzzling to me.
I mean, I don't know. It's odd. Because, like speaking of Platinum, I actually just finished Astral Chain, which is why I'm more hyped for Relink. Because, like, I like the Platinum formula. It's kind of like the beat 'em up esque style, but
Yeah, but
it's
you
not
won't play
too
Persona
repetitive.
5 Strikers, huh?
No.
Metal Gear Rising or something, which I still need to play. Or was it Rising? No, not Rising.
Revengeance.
Revengeance. yeah.
Revengeance.
Yeah.
Wait, which one is Metal Gear Rising?
I don't know.
Is that a real game?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
Is it
Metal
real?
Gear Rising is what they were gonna call it, right? Wait,
I
is
don't
it
play
Metal?
Metal
No,
Gear.
wait, is it Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? No, hold on.
Snakes and Smash.
Metal Gear Smash.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of which, like,
Yeah, it's
good
called
shit
Metal
for, like,
Gear
the Smash
Rising
community
Revengeance.
actually running that tournament this past week. Yeah, CO Dreamland. There we go.
Oh, CEO Dreamland. Yeah. Well, I mean, Florida's already
That tournament
like...
was actually hype,
Well,
despite like.
I'll
all the
give it
shit.
to Smash. Is that the tournaments are fun.
I'll
Top
give
level.
it to Jabali. I'll say that.
Yeah, Jabali killing it.
Jabali
king.
puts on a show even when he breaks his leg. Literally.
Literally.
Oh yeah.
Literally, Jabali wrestling with a broken leg.
Oh, something.
That'll never get old.
His face might, but
Jeez,
Nah.
dude, why you gotta do it to him like that?
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
We'll
grown
always
on
have
me. It's
Jabaited.
grown
He
on
can
me.
just like get the Twitch emote plastered onto his like as like a helmet.
Jabated's grown on me.
Really? Did you not like?
It's like one of the
Jabaited?
few things of that nature that's actually grown on me. I hate most shit like that.
Like Twitch emotes or like.
Yeah, just like overuse of one thing, like one symbolism.
Well,
or
the thing about
icon or-
Jabaited that's funny is that Jabali himself overuses it. I don't think it would be funny if somebody else did it. But because it's
But,
his
like-
own face.
But like Jabali at least still looks like the icon. Have you seen Gutex recently? He
Well-
can't PogChamp no more.
Well,
That's why you hate him.
PogChamp is a very specific
okay.
face, you know? Like, PogChamp was a moment in time. Jabaited is just Jabali's face.
Yeah. Where are we going with it?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, PlatinumGames.
PlatinumGames. So wait, is it just No More Heroes 1 that got leaked? Because there are two
it Saga
games.
No,
Games?
I mean, no, I'm talking No More Heroes 3. I was just talking about the fact that.
Wait, is there
if
a
you get
third
to-
No More Heroes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
there
It's
will
on
be.
there, too.
There will be.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Oh,
know
you
that.
should see the reveal trailer.
Wait, is this
Wait.
a recent thing? I didn't miss out too much.
No, by recent,
That
within the
last
past
E3
eight.
or
Oh, that's fine. If
something?
it's less than a year ago, that's fine.
Yeah. But the thing is, they revealed it as disguising it as a completely unrelated game. And it
Oh,
was-
really? Okay, yeah, I gotta see.
Remember
it.
getting disappointed, Scott? That
Remember getting
That wasn't
disappointed?
Oh.
no,
Yeah.
because the fake trailer they made of this completely random game was actually like really good looking.
Oh, were you like excited for it to not be No More Heroes, but then it was?
And then you
Yeah,
see
no-
the
no
main
one-
character walk out, and it's like, God fucking. It's like, I know that sword.
When you see the trailer, you'll understand.
Are you gonna get me excited for a game that I know is not gonna come out?
Oh, it actually is. So
I mean, but then it's gonna be No More Heroes.
I haven't had too much time to play new shit. New
Like,
shit
it was
that's
one of
good
those
game.
things where, like, the main character walks out, and you're just waiting for him to be like, wow, it looks like there's no more heroes,
God
huh?
damn it!
Oh,
Does he actually,
or
wait,
some
did they
shit
say
like
that?
No, no.
Okay. Because that would be a little much for me.
Like, that's literally, like, as soon as he walked out, I'm like, God, here we are. He's gonna say it. And he didn't.
Oh well, as long as he doesn't
did?
say it, it's fine. He doesn't.
No, he did not.
He implies
Okay.
it.
I was...
No.
At first, I was hyped for what looked like something cool. Then it was No More Heroes is still cool. I just haven't touched it, so I can't get hyped
You
for
were
a
about to say
a
a
third
blasphemy.
game.
You were about to imply that No More Heroes isn't cool.
I get hyped for Travis Touchdown even though I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, right. Like he's so
But just the
cool
game
that
itself-
you
yeah,
you can like root for-
exactly.
Yo, wait, hold on. What if they hear me out here? Travis for Smash,
Yeah. There's a lot of things I want for Smash.
and Travis is one of them, right? I think he would be
Soul
pretty
bad
good.
guy.
He's already a sword character, so he's pretty much in there.
DMC.
DMC.
Virgil for Smash, just because of what happened with the last reveal, it's just not gonna happen. We're never getting it.
I mean, aren't there like 9? It's either 9 or 5 or 6 guests.
9S,
They're all
yeah,
confirmed
fucking
guests.
2B for Smash, dude.
I mean, we have 6 more coming, so who knows? And Psy Games revealing a second pass right out of the gate. That's still...
Dude, it's
second.
crazy how much Psy Games has blown up. I'd rather play a Shadowverse fighting game.
I also wish they didn't kill their FGC support.
Well, so I think it's fair because I guess the reason they did that
Yeah.
is because they have
They
their
are
own
a game
now.
company,
They don't
yeah.
want to support people playing a different game. That wouldn't
Yeah,
make
it's
any
bias.
sense.
It'd be bias.
But it does suck because for all the non-Daigo players,
Yeah.
granted,
might have
some
been
of them
their
are
only-
like fucking. I don't think PR Rug is going to be having any issues anytime soon.
Can I just get the Swordcraft leader in Granblue?
No, she's a cook. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yo, they got Idolmaster characters in Shadowverse.
Do they really?
They have a
Since
lot
when?
of things in Shadowverse. They have a lot of things in Granblue.
They have Street Fighter in Shadowverse.
Yeah.
They have Street Fighter in Granblue.
When are they
They
going
have
to put Street Fighter
everything in there.
characters in the
everything in
Granblue
Granblue.
fighting game?
Yeah.
Honestly, Persona, yeah.
Oh, Joker for Smash? Oh, that already happened.
He's already. He's in there. He's in the video game.
Yu Narukami for Smash? I don't think anybody would want him, frankly.
Honestly, I don't know. It's like, look at what companies aren't represented yet, and you can kind of figure it out.
And Microsoft? Oh, wait. Technically, Microsoft is represented because they
It's
own
Banjo,
Rare.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, yeah.
Cue the
no
sound
Minecraft
clip
Steve.
of Sakurai telling everyone to go play Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox One.
Did he?
Yeah,
Or-
he
I
said...
thought-
In the Nintendo Direct where they announced Banjo-Kazooie, he looked at the camera and said, go play Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox.
Oh shit! You know what? I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah,
and he
yeah,
he
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
even say it with a straight face. He started laughing.
'Cause he knows no one has one.
Yeah, that's why.
He's like, I really want to
could've-
tell you to go play
Yo,
it.
dead ass. He could have looked the camera dead in the eyes and said, "Go play Banjo Kazooie on Nintendo 64."
Basically, honestly.
But like, so who are you missing from Smash then?
A lot of
We're
games.
going
As
back
far
to
as like
theirs.
big companies that you think should like have Smash representation.
I just remember it's them confirming that all the new characters would be like, new series would be joining.
Oh
Each-
yeah, so
each
no more.
character would
No,
be
there's
new.
gonna be no Fire Emblems in this in the Smash Fest.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's like the two obvious ones, Cygames and Arxis, aren't in there. I had a whole list already.
Swear to
Did you
God.
really? Did you make a list?
I was going down. I'm like, what companies aren't in here yet?
I never
Cygames.
gave
I
a
think.
fuck.
I mean,
It's just
I
all
forget my
repetitive, like
oh, you know what they should do? They should
As
put a
in- as
League of
in,
Legends
like-
character in Smash.
repetitive as in people coming up. Oh, who should be in Smash? It's like, okay.
They could put Riven in Smash.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Riot's not in there.
Riot.
Well,
they could put Riot. in
Oh
there.
yeah, they also
Riot
did that
already
Riot
has a
shit.
relationship with the FGC. They fucking
they
they
stole,
bought Seth Killian.
Yeah.
They purchased Seth Killian. So
Yeah,
that's
Riot's
an
a big one that's not in there.
Riot.
Did
could-
And they're growing. They're getting games.
Yeah,
Cygames is getting games.
Cygames is getting games. And Cygames already has a relationship with Nintendo because Dragalia is a Nintendo thing.
Gran and Smash.
They don't want Gran in Smash.
You're getting Gran.
I don't want Gran.
You're gonna
I
like
don't
it.
want Gran. Marvel could be in Smash, and then that could lead
I
into the
don't.
next
I
Marvel
do
versus
not want to
Capcom.
have this discussion about who's gonna be in Smash. I
We already
swear to
had that a
God.
while ago.
I'm just like tuning out. I was like, swear to God.
That's fine. What else is on your timeline, Vincent?
Yeah,
Frost
you
and-
must have
Another-
something better to talk about.
Another thing that happened since last time recording, I tried Final Fantasy 14 in December.
Go nuts.
Final Fantasy 14?
Yes.
Why?
The MMO.
Did Katsu like shove it down
No,
your...
so the thing is not at all. It's just my friends was like, let's try. So I want to get back into Final Fantasy, and then also because there was this like galactic, big brain sale for like all 3 expansions for like and just get the whole game for like $20 or something.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
Like I've always been trying to just look for that MMO crave that I used to have when I was in like 8th grade.
You're not
But-
gonna find it these days.
Yeah, I didn't because I used to play very like socially.
I put like 40 hours into 14. I just could not force myself to like it. And I do
Like-
like it, but like I couldn't force myself to really be into it. Which is a shame because it looks so nice. And I actually enjoyed the combat a lot.
So like, what am I fighting for?
What am I fighting for? I couldn't figure out the plot, which actually turned me off a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, I got my fucking bard to level 50. I made him resemble my fucking Blade and Soul character.
Oh, you played Blade and Soul.
Why?
Because he's a big green-haired boy.
Why? You could be a cute cat boy. cute boy.
I can do that in fucking any anime game.
Lalafels are trash.
Don't
Yeah.
wait, but Seth plays a Lalafell,
I know.
Yeah.
and he has like a
Yeah.
he has a lore friendly name too.
God, I remember hating the whatever race the little youngling, little short.
They're the
fuckers were
Lalafell.
in Blade and Soul.
Lalafell.
In Blade and
Oh,
Soul. In Blade and Soul.
They're basically Lalafels.
Loli-
Yeah,
Lolito.
exactly. They're fucking nasty. Those aren't cute.
Charlotta's nasty.
Mm.
I feel naked without my docket.
Well, I mean, yeah, I only played Final Fantasy for a month and never bothered doing it, but I don't know. It kept me busy for a while. Then it just seemed like I was just trying to do quests all the time. I don't know.
That's an RPG.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
exactly. But
You kind of just jump from quest to quest while dicking around with friends. I don't have time for that anymore. It's like Animal Crossing's coming out. and
You
I
don't
got-
have time for
I don't have
friends
time for
anymore?
that shit. No.
you still got Katherine.
Yo, so I actually just broke open my
Nice.
my sealed collector's edition of Catherine.
You
'cause
could have
of the
kept that sealed for
quarantine.
the rest of your life. For the quarantine,
could've,
you broke
but
it
I
open
wanted
for the
to quit.
quarantine.
Yeah, I broke it open because I had nothing else to fucking do. I can't go do anything.
Oh my God, Scott!
You know, you could have just like downloaded it or something
Scott,
and kept the.
what?
I just realized this whole pandemic thing's happening as you're moving.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that like he's gonna be like his move is. Gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah, it's
affected.
not. But
It's like, but it's just funny because it's like
In fact, you might even be
It's
better
like,
off
hey,
because the
stay in
roads are
your
gonna be
house,
empty as you're
but-
moving all your
Yeah.
shit over.
my house is over there now.
yeah, that's what came into my head. It's like
Everybody
you can't
stay at
in
home.
here.
Well, what if I just moved my home?
Yeah.
I have to it's just funny, like when you think about it.
It's not that fun.
It's like if I legally had to stay in my house, I literally can't.
Sorry, can't, bud.
Oh yeah. Wait, so they're putting what if they put a hold on like all leases and rent and stuff?
But like, how are they gonna do that in the fucking U.S.?
Well, it's pretty easy actually.
Because money has got to flow somewhere.
Right.
Where you saw how they can just decide and when to not decide to do shit.
They actually really could just decide to make.
Yeah, but then they don't.
Because if you don't have to pay rent, but also your landlord doesn't have to pay like property taxes or anything, theoretically, if they
cool.
freeze everything, then the cash flow could just stop. You know, eventually it goes all the way up to like the banks and the government, but like they're the ones who are proposing it, so they're probably fine with it.
Yeah, I thought about that. Like, what if I get my new place and I just don't have to pay anything?
No,
for
but
it?
what if like
And your water's off, and your electricity.
what if your lease gets put on hold and you don't even have to leave yet?
No, I need to leave. I need to.
No,
get
but what
out
I'm
of
saying
here.
is like
I
they
my
can't
new
kick you
house.
out because technically your lease is on hold.
I don't want to be here.
I'm not saying that you want to stay, but
But yeah, I
theoretically-
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But me leave.
But you go.
Me,
We help you go. Yeah.
Me go.
You
Me go.
stay, I go.
you go.
I'm gonna secretly put up one of my own posters in your house while we're moving.
That's fine. As long as it's not in the room I'm painting, I don't give a shit.
And you won't even know where it is.
You better install some sick LEDs in your bar.
Wait, do you have a bar?
Yeah.
Do you have a basement bar?
I have a basement bar.
Oh my god, dude, you're getting
Yeah,
so
isn't that-
much housewarming alcohol.
Everyone's
As soon as they open up
like,
the state stores again.
Everyone's gonna be like living through you.
Dude, you
your-
have a fucking
get your house
bar.
and just be hype as shit.
Wait, yo, what if we pooled
I'm
together
hype.
and got him like a pool table as a housewarming gift?
Oh shit! I miss playing billiards.
Because, you know, downstairs bar automatically
Oh,
means
I mean,
pool table.
honestly, this is the house I'm gonna have for like hopefully the rest of my life.
I actually
so I'm
don't know how
planning
much a
on
pool
getting,
table
like,
costs, so I'm really making a bold claim right now.
I'm getting like arcade machines and shit now, so I'm worried about moving them ever again.
Is it really that nice? I mean, the tour made it look nice, but
once you own a house, you're like, I don't know.
you guys bought a
I'm not
house,
going
or is it like?
anywhere.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so.
This is now mine. I own it. And I don't know, like, there's a lot of big purchases I've been wanting to make that I just haven't because I don't want to have to move. I
All
want to
your
get like a
shit.
big, nice display case just to put somewhere.
Oh,
But
I love how this
I
is
don't wanna
concern
move it.
number one for Scott is I wanted to get a bigger display case, but I need to buy
Like
a whole.
that,
I
or like
need
a
to buy a
pool
whole
table.
house for that shit.
I'm not moving a pool table. I'm not moving an arcade machine. But now I can just
But
demo
now you
that and not
can.
worry about it.
If they're not crazy
Crazy.
expensive, I think we should help you get a pool table because I want to play pool.
I'll play pool.
I know Chris loves pool. If he ever comes out again.
We never see poker.
But if you have a pool table, he might. Just saying.
Maybe.
Anyways, the main reason why I mentioned a bunch of people living through your whatever.
Hey, how many rooms you got in your house?
Not like that, but like, I guess pushing our dreams of having our own house onto you. I guess.
Are we gonna have a gaming house? Scott, your house is our gaming house.
Scott's always been talking about the gaming house.
Scott, your house.
I
is
want
our,
a gaming
Scott, your
house.
house is our gaming house.
I don't know about.
Wait, so I saw this.
don't know
I actually
about
just.
everyone else involved.
I was
but-
like shown this YouTube channel recently, which is apparently this dude. He just goes around, like showing off tiny houses that people built. You know, like those tiny houses.
Sure.
What if I just
Like-
built a
like
tiny house on your
clubhouse?
property?
Oh. I mean, I have.
I don't even
have
mean
the
like a
space
clubhouse.
for it.
I mean like, have you ever seen like those micro homes that are like super thin and like
No.
trailer sized,
No.
but it's like a 4-wall house?
No.
You should look into it. I mean, they're not like that interesting, but it's kind of cool to look at.
I have a nice basement.
They're
too.
basically
Oh,
like
yeah.
micro properties, you know? Like it's
Mhm.
sort of cool. It's not even something I'm particularly interested, but it did remind me of that when you mentioned it. Living somewhere.
Anyway,
Yeah, the
my
main reason-
housewarming party is just gonna be Coronacon, so
Oh, sick.
I'm actually gonna bring like a 40 pack of Corona. We're not gonna drink it, but
It'll be for display purposes. You can buy an IKEA display case for them.
to commemorate.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, the main reason I mentioned it is because, man, it'd be sick if you just had your own bar, and then
But you do have
your own bar,
so
and
it
then
doesn't have to be sick. It is sick.
you just design it to be just based around the game Valhalla. TJ, do you know Valhalla?
Oh my god. Yes,
What do you
yes.
mean?
We've
Okay.
talked about this before. I went to their booth with you at PAX.
Oh yeah.
If you bring Valhalla decorations, we'll figure it out.
Wait.
Leave it to me, coach.
Okay, first off, don't ever tempt Vincent like that again.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, so we'll figure
You don't know
it
what you're gonna do with your own bar? It's yours. You own it.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
I need to see that because I need to actually see it before I figure out what we're going to do to defile it.
Please don't.
And not defile it, but I mean like in a good way, defile it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hyped.
But you need a pool table. I mean, if you have a bar, you need a pool
I
table.
also would like a pool table.
If you have a bar, I don't even know. They shouldn't even sell houses with bars without pool tables in it. They should just go together.
Honestly. I'm not getting a dartboard though. I'm not trying to.
Oh god.
Okay, we're not. Nobody wants to play darts. Nobody's gonna be playing darts.
I mean, you should get one of those like
Just before someone says it.
You mean like one of those like toy dart things?
Oh, you
where
need to
it's-
get,
they're,
like,
magnets.
If we're getting a pool table, we'd need like a blackboard, not even like another whiteboard, like a fucking chalkboard,
Oh god, chalk.
Why?
because it fits the aesthetic,
You have to get.
right? Doesn't it?
No, you have to get a smart board.
A smart.
You gotta calibrate it every time you have some.
Yeah, let's get a.
It's like,
fucking
who wants to
smart
calibrate it?
board,
Who wants to
dude.
calibrate
You know,
it?
you have to buy a projector too, then, right?
I think that's how those work.
Yeah, that is how they work.
You know, I like how like the
There's only so much room in this basement.
I like how the the genuinity or the
You gonna
the
try to
value of how great the smart board was stopped once college started. I actually think
I think
was that
the
a
smart,
thing?
The smart board
don't-
always sucked. Straight up.
I don't remember it. What was
I
was
do-
smart board the thing in high school? I don't remember.
Smart boards were a thing in high school. I know college professors who have smart boards, but like they really fell out of usage very quickly because they kind of suck. They just suck.
They did, yeah.
Neat.
For all the things that you want to use a board for, they're worse than just a
Yeah.
regular whiteboard.
It's very slow.
and for all the
especially.
things you want to do with a projector, you could just project onto a whiteboard.
It's like I specifically remember having smart board in middle school. There was some kind of smart board in high school.
The
But I
only
don't
thing I
remember if it was
remember-
specifically the smart board where you have to like calibrate shit.
The only thing I remember about smartboard is when I ever trying to fucking draw on it and missing. Which is not
It was
my
a rough
fault.
one.
It's not.
It'd be like that.
There's a really funny smart board TikTok.
I know they still
I
exist.
saw on Twitter.
But I don't like. I don't know.
Fuck
They might have
TikTok.
even gotten better. We're all out of
Mm.
school, so who knows?
Yeah.
But like, still, what would you do? Whatever.
What would you do with a smartboard? I
It's a
don't.
digital age.
It's literally just like a giant tablet. It's actually
Well, maybe
literally-
if it was as responsive, dude, it's less responsive than a fucking VR set.
But it might be responsive now. You know what I'm saying?
But then people would be using it at this point. But no, if it was like as responsive as you would hope it would be, but it nah.
I'm gonna Google smartboard right now. They're only $3,000.
Only 3,000.
They're only $3,000.
Things that happened since last time Frosty happened.
Magfest
Frosties
happened.
Oh god, yeah, Magfest happened.
Magfest happened.
That was before Frosties.
God, Magfest is so long ago.
Magfest
Do we even wanna
sucked. We
touch
didn't
on
even
it?
live there for 4
Yeah, dude.
days.
Hey, let's do a comparison. You can do a
Speaking of
comparison.
which, we need to get a Magfest room.
Have you booked the hotel
no.
yet for Magfest?
I have not.
Listen, these two right here, they've been spoiled the fact that they got a room. Well, I solely got a room there for their first year.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's completely normal to not get a room at Magfest, which is kind of sad. But
I'm actually totally cool if we can get a whole weekend at that place that we were at. Maybe not that exact place, but like in that little block, because that's
yeah,
perfectly doable.
yeah,
That was the same distance. When we
I
were in
mean,
the Gaylord
other than the
anyway.
fact that it was raining, it was like I didn't give a shit. I was walking back and forth in the middle of the street at 4 a.m.
I just want to have to move.
But
But yeah, we need to get a room like.
we just
now.
can't go back across the bridge. I'm never going across the bridge.
the only
fuck
issue with this year, honestly, was just because we had to move hotel on the last day.
Right.
That wasted time.
That
on,
ruined my
like,
entire.
Not it. That's like 2 nights. That's like half the weekend wasted not being able to stay up late.
Yeah. Plus the
Yeah.
entire morning wasted having to move all of our shit.
Yeah, and check in not being till 3, shit like that.
Yeah. So
was
as long
kinda
as
cheap.
we don't have to do that, then we're Gucci.
Gonna be
Yeah.
going to Magfest again. Going to be going to Frosties again.
Unless coronavirus
Excuse
ends
me.
the world before
yeah.
next January.
No more conventions.
Every
Hopefully
convention
Combo
gets
Breaker
canceled.
Doesn't.
Literally everything is digital
Everything's
now.
getting canceled. Combo Breaker's canceled, right?
Not yet.
It's getting there. It might
Everything's
be.
been
It's
canceled.
unfortunate.
Any
Things have been leaking into canceling till April, so April's next and then May.
what, like Summer Jam canceled,
April Annihilation.
April Annihilation canceled,
Masters
NorCal
canceled.
Regionals
Man.
canceled.
Hmm.
It's all canceled. Everything's getting canceled.
See,
Fucking
Dreamland
ZenkaiCon
survived.
got canceled, and that's in the
Sakura
middle
Sunday.
of nowhere. Sakura weekend.
Festival got
Sakura
canceled.
Saturday plus Sunday.
I was looking forward to that.
Fuck my ass. Soccer festival got canceled.
I'm sitting here like I've never gone to a Sakura Sunday in my life because
Same.
something always comes up. This year, nothing was about to come up, and then the
Yeah.
world ended just to
Yeah.
stop me from going.
Sucks. Because it's no longer Sakura Sunday, it's Sakura Festival. Because it's 2 days now.
Until
it's
next
bigger,
year,
better,
it's still
They're
Sakura
both
Sunday
canceled.
because it hasn't happened yet.
Fuck.
And they're both canceled. Epic. Now that's
Too many
both days
games
are
is
nothing.
tentative.
Oh, yeah.
I really
Well,
like too many games. Vince
not-
doesn't. But I like too many games.
I'm not too hyped into it. I just did a lot of time.
I'm not
with, like, the
hyped
fake
for
cab,
it, but I
like,
just don't want it to get canceled.
I'm not too hurt if it gets canceled, honestly.
I'm hurt if it gets canceled. Not
I
like,
like
I'm not
walking through
bummed,
the
but I'm
vendors.
just
I don't know.
personally insulted.
That's just me.
I wish the MRE booth came back.
Shut up, dude.
You know, the charity one. I only like the charity booth for their MR free.
I'm just gonna
MREs.
go
Nah,
buy a
that's-
bunch of
that's
MREs right
scummy.
now because you mentioned it.
Yeah. Hey, we might as well. You see what the conditions are.
Oh,
now.
you know
MREs
what?
are
Yo,
sick.
Yo, MREs have
MREs
little
are
packets of
sick.
toilet paper in them, though.
I don't remember that.
No, I'm telling you, they do.
I don't remember that.
But you can have little packets of toilet paper.
The
Sell them
toilet
to your
paper
friends.
epidemic is stupid.
I still think it's. I don't understand. Why toilet paper?
There's
It's not
nothing to
like-
understand.
like-
It's total nonsense. I don't know where it came from. I don't know who the fuck
So,
is...
what I kind of know is Amazon was having a shortage for some fucking reason, and they put an announcement out saying like, or a news article was like shortage on Amazon in toilet paper, and all people saw was toilet paper shortage. So the panic people went out and just bought some, even if they had some, which caused local stores to sell out. Which local stores selling out caused the panic to the people who were uninformed about the Amazon sellout and are now just like, oh no, I need toilet paper before it sells out. So other places started selling out and just created a chain reaction of places selling out. To even the people who are smart enough to realize that it's not a problem started buying more toilet paper.
Now you have to stockpile toilet paper just so someone else doesn't.
Yeah, people are probably like flipping that shit. Yo, did you hear about the guy trying to flip 17,000?
Why
things of hand
everybody's been
sanitizer?
coming up to me today asking about the fucking 17,000 things of hand sanitizer
Really?
guy. Yeah, you would not believe how many people have asked
That's
me
crazy.
about
Wow.
this.
And you work at Walgreens?
I work at... Yeah, don't dox me, dude.
Sorry. But Like you're the one who's like.
Yeah, I'm the
actually
one who
affected
will
by
have to
this. You
keep
have to
working
deal
until
with
the
shit.
ship sinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy that he was like an Amazon reseller. That was like his business. I don't know who makes their livelihood as an Amazon reseller. But when he heard about the hand sanitizer thing, he went all around. I think it's like the Tennessee area. He literally bought he swept every single shelf of hand sanitizer in every store in like a certain radius. It's a huge radius, and just put it all in a warehouse to sell on Amazon. And these are he was going to like dollar stores and like buying like $1-2 bottles of hand sanitizer. He tried to flip that shit for 80 a piece.
Jesus Christ.
He got stopped by Amazon because they actually cracked down on everybody who tried to raise prices on hand sanitizer and shit. And then
they were fucking up gougers.
And then the other day, the Attorney General investigated him and forced him to donate everything to charity.
Sick.
So it all went to like a local church who's gonna like redistribute it to people who need it.
Good.
People suck sometimes. That's all.
They do.
Yeah, people suck all the
People
time,
are
but
dumb.
like bad situations make the shitty people stand out that much more.
Also, because the economy allows it, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, like, it's in their best interest to try, because if they get away with it, then they make out.
In another sense, it's not too surprising that it happened, which is a bit sad, but
Yeah, you read something
It
like
still
that.
happened.
You read something like that, and instead of being outraged, you're like, "Oh, of course." Like,
yeah.
But it sucks that that's our money. It sucks that we're like, oh, of course.
Yeah,
we
no,
shouldn't
it's a bad
have
thing.
to be.
Like,
oh,
you
of
should
course.
be upset.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be the norm. This should be frowned upon by everyone. Like, nobody should
Yeah.
even think of doing it as the right thing to do. But we just kind of accept that, like, there's some dude who did it. Just clearly, right? Like, who wouldn't?
It's like all the racist shit coming out of this stuff too.
Oh, God. Don't
yeah.
even get me...
It's,
No, don't actually get me started on that shit.
Have you been affected by it?
I haven't been affected yet, but, you know,
Okay.
I hear about it all the time.
Yeah.
And I see it online. I see it on Facebook. I have, like, friends, like, you know, who are just, like, casually racist about it. And, like, if you call them out on it, they're like, I don't see what the big deal is. I was talking to some, like, I, like, mentioned the fact that Trump called it, like, we're gonna fucking beat the Chinese virus.
Yeah.
And, like,
that's
he
very
was
fucked.
like, well, it's from China, right? What's the problem? And I'm like, you're part of the problem, and I'm just gonna cut it off
That's-
there so I don't start
Mhm.
yelling.
like, please support your local Korean stores, H Marts. If you want to order food, please order from your local Chinese shop.
I saw, like, this is more like a general thing and not
They're
specifically
struggling.
Chinese and, like, Asian people. But, like, because it's, like, you're not really going to be going to any restaurants anytime soon, probably, if you want to support your local businesses or just businesses in general, you should buy gift cards. Because that injects money into their business and still allows you to, like, use their business even if you're not going out right now. And I thought
I
that
hate
was...
gift cards.
Well, but, you know, like...
I get it. I get it.
It's almost like donating with a kickback later.
I guess, yeah.
If you think of it that way, as you're, like, just supporting them, and then you get, like, a free meal, like, in a month or something, I think it would be...
It's not free.
But, like, just think of it that way, you mongrel.
Because, like,
Yeah, you could, you
people
could.
donate to dumber shit.
Yeah. If you're donating...
look at
if
the
you're
Twitch
donating
streamers.
dinner to yourself in a couple months, then I think you're doing fine.
To be fair, some Twitch people, that's their job, so they kind of...
Yeah, like, you can't
They
really
earned
talk...
that.
Don't
It
talk
was-
down on donations. Like, people, you know...
But there are some people making some stupid
Like,
donations,
thoughts?
that's
Like,
all.
Twitch thoughts? Are we gonna talk about Twitch thoughts?
Yeah.
I actually don't know any Twitch thoughts off
I
the
don't-
top of my head, so I
Mainly
couldn't-
because I don't really use Twitch that much at all.
Yeah.
I don't follow any, so I don't...
Yeah.
All these guys...
Call
being
of Duty
YouTubers, the
Warzone,
voice
huh?
changers.
I don't have anything against them. It's just I have other interests, I guess.
What are your
Did you see
interests?
Omito is VTubing now?
I
Who?
think so.
He has a little, like, dog thing.
Avatar looking.
Yeah.
What?
Everyone's VTubing now.
Oh, VTubing.
To be
Fucking
fair-
VTubing, dude. That's just
to be
YouTubing with
fair-
extra steps.
To be fair, because like I don't know, it makes some things interesting, like hearing VTubers react to shit. To be
but,
fair,
like,
they
those are all
interesting.
dudes. You know that, right?
Yeah, but it's just like
Wait,
It's
did you
just
guys
neat.
see? Do you guys remember? Like, this is the blow up when some dude was like live, like YouTube live
His thing
streaming
broke.
his like
Yeah.
VTubing, and then like yeah, it
It,
broke, and like it showed the fucking middle-aged like weeb Japanese nerd behind the cute
Yep.
anime girl.
Yep. Like at the chroma key or whatever,
Yeah.
or where was hiding the thing.
Tracking.
Yeah.
That one guy who, I think, was it Evo, where there was a VTuber that got like top 8?
What?
Probably.
Was there?
I think it was
I don't
Evo
know.
Japan.
In what? Okay,
yeah,
I was
think
gonna say
Evo
it couldn't be in a
Japan.
real game.
It wasn't a real game. But in Evo Japan, if that's what you mean. I don't
Oh
know.
wait, sorry. I thought you said Anime Evo for some reason.
Nah. Evo Japan.
This past Evo Japan, like a couple months.
I think
ago?
so. Yeah, there's some.
Wait, Evo Japan was a
VTuber-
blow up too.
I don't remember.
Evo
actually.
Japan's always a blow.
Yeah, but it was like especially a blow up this year.
What happened this year? I
People
don't
like weren't able to
remember.
get into the venue. A bunch of pools just straight up didn't show up because of like
That sounds like every year.
multiple issues. No, but like in Tekken, Arslan, Ash, and like
Oh.
and some other dude.
Oh no.
No, like these two guys, they showed up to their pool, and nobody else
Oh,
did.
Yeah.
Literally no, like 16 people, one guy shows up and automatically
Oh.
advances.
I know some guy who got DQ'd because like he was just standing next to his bracket runner
Yeah,
the whole
that's-
time, and he just got DQ'd.
Well, that just
was-
sounds like a Big E
That was the
tournament.
story I remember.
I'm pretty sure that's
It's like,
happened
how's
to
that
us
happen?
at NEC before.
Probably.
I think that happened
Yeah.
to Tony once.
Maybe.
Maybe. I actually don't know.
I think I've heard about that happening actually at our tournaments.
Magfest is cool.
Magfest was cool. Magfest was great. It's always great. It's just a really lively environment, but it doesn't feel super overcrowded like some conventions can feel.
It is like
Because
one
there's
of
a
the
lot of
most
space.
chill things.
It has,
Yeah.
There's a ton of space. And
You
it's,
really just walk around, do whatever the fuck you want.
it's open at all times, so like you can
Yeah.
basically pick when you want to be active and just go for it.
Yeah, and the
Just
only thing you
be
hate
active.
the only thing you hate is hating yourself for like not doing something earlier because
Deadass.
time goes pretty fast.
There was one time at like
even if it's 4 days.
There was one time at 4 a.m. where I was in the main hall, and some like a balloon, like a donut balloon, had gotten stuck in the ceiling, and there was just a crowd of 40 people staring at it.
Why?
Yeah,
That sounds like Magfest.
yeah.
That was also our first time cosplaying except L.
That was not my first.
She
I'm
did
a
the
liar.
one day. She did
I'm
the
a
one
liar.
day.
I'm
That
a
wasn't
liar.
my first time cosplaying.
Scott, you also had done cosplay.
What, first time I was doing a group thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our
sorry,
first
that's
time
what I
doing a
meant.
group cosplay.
Sorry for saying statements
We did
that are
Danganronpa.
Otherwise, you're
definitely
the only
false.
person who's never cosplayed.
If you didn't see the
Vincent.
pictures.
Well, technically,
Oh wait, hold
Oh,
on. Which
God.
Italia have you
Oh,
cosplayed?
Lord.
Which Italia did you cosplay as?
the bird.
The what?
Oh, okay.
I borrowed my friend's chicken feet, and I went in a yellow hoodie. And my friend had actually made me a little bird plushie thing. that
So what are we
is
doing? What are
actually,
we,
it might still be in my house.
what are we doing
somewhere.
next year for not canceled yet Magfest?
We'll figure it out. Oh, speaking of Danganronpa, so it was funny because so we're actually watching TJ here play through Danganronpa 1. Because
Yeah.
like me personally, I watched the anime. I didn't play the game.
Can I finish
so
it
I'm
sometime so I
invested
can
in
tell people
seeing
that
it.
I've played the first game at least?
Yes. And so before Magfest, he was at my place and he got through like the first case. It was
We
only
did the
one case.
we did the first case before we left
Yeah,
for Magfest.
very first case.
Literally just the
Then
first
we
case.
left, and we went to the Danganronpa Magfest photo shoot, and while we were there, they
clicked in my
I gotta. Okay, so
you're talking about or what you're leading into.
so like there was a photo
go on.
shoot for like there was a developer photo shoot, not by the developer, but there was a photo shoot for all the games made by that developer,
Spike Chunsoft.
Spike Chunsoft, whatever.
photo shoot.
So we went there, and then when you do a photo shoot at a convention, what they do is they call up like groups of people. They'll call up everyone, and then they'll call up like people from this thing or people from this thing, and they'll do like themed like pairings and stuff. And while they're going through all the listed things, I'm like, should I be here? What if they they wouldn't just call up, hey, everyone who's all dead, right? They're like, who would do that? They're not gonna call up like, okay, everybody who died, get up here, let's take a picture. And as soon as I say that, the girl is like, all right, all the people who died in at least one timeline or something like that. or like
everyone dead in any timeline.
Everyone dead in any timeline come up. So I just immediately close my eyes.
And it sucks because like he was cosplaying Monokuma, so it's like he's just up there and like they'd be like, "Hey, you go pose with Monokuma," and he just looks at us,
like,
and we're like, "Don't worry about who that person is. Don't worry about why they look like that."
Oh yeah, because there was there were some costume spoilers, and it was great. I'm sure something got spoiled for me deep inside my brain, but it's okay. I already forgot.
But there's some things where like when you see it, you'll be like, "That's what that was," but it's not a direct spoiler otherwise.
Yeah, it's like it's a side spoiler.
Unless you asked, "Who are you?" and then they're like, "Oh, I'm this person from this timeline, from this thing."
Yeah, it's okay.
And
I
then
didn't
you're
ask
like,
any
"Well,
questions.
shit."
I didn't even know there were timelines, so we're good.
That is the best. Well, there was only timelines in, what was it, the one other game.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst case scenario is TJ actually remembers the stuff.
All I remember specifically is that Elle's dead.
Because, like, yeah, our characters walked
Wait,
up.
she is dead, right? Is that what happened? She's dead?
Maybe.
But then you guys were, like, debating if it counted or not, and that
was the issue.
That confused the shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean, did it count or not?
Yeah. You'll see. You'll eventually find out.
I still need to finish the shitty anime.
You don't have to finish the shitty anime. Just watch me finish the
Three
shitty game.
is neat.
No, but
3 is nice for just being able to see the cast.
the anime
cast.
is a canon gap.
Are you saying that the
between
anime
2
is
and
better
3.
than my fucking terrible playthrough?
No. So the
'Cause you
one
could say-
anime, I watched that.
Oh, okay.
But so they literally do it, Danganronpa 1,
But you know I'm
Danganronpa
gonna-
2,
I do plan on playing all
Danganronpa
3.
3, the anime, Danganronpa 3V.
V3, the game.
V3, yeah.
Wait, V3 is the game.
Yeah, and 3 is the anime, and
The
3
anime's
happens
canon.
like in between 2 and V3, so it's like canon.
So why didn't they should have called the anime Danganronpa 3, then they could have called the game Danganronpa 4.
No,
Yeah,
I don't know. Japan's weird. I think they wanted to keep it 3 as in like the video game trilogy, but they didn't want confusion with the anime, which is still canon.
Yeah,
And isn't an animated version of 3. I don't know.
They should have
it's
just
just
called
weird.
it Danganronpa 2.5. There are so many ways they could have gone about
They should
it
have,
without
they
calling
should have,
it
probably.
3 and V3.
that just reminds me of like Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't fucking care.
358 over 2, aka 129.
Don't worry about that.
Wait, 179.
Dream Drop Distance was cool.
Really? Because I heard Dream
Is that
Drop
the phone
Distance
game?
sucks.
No, that was the 3DS.
Wait, which one was the phone game?
I forgot the phone game. Wasn't the phone game like something
still
keys? I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, it had canon story points.
Yeah, every piece of
Crazy.
Kingdom Hearts media is canon,
And
unfortunately.
Persona.
Wait, what?
Persona follows a perfectly
Persona
consistent...
likes to make. Persona likes. Atlas likes to make. Is it even Atlas? I don't know. Persona will always find a way to make their side games canon. See how the
like
fighting
Q-
games
Q-
happen
Q,
and Q. they're
Persona
canon.
Q.
Oh, yeah.
Persona Q is canon.
Yeah.
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 There's also the
Crazy.
fact that Persona is literally a spin-off series. Nobody even
Yeah.
knows what Shin Megami Tensei is anymore.
I still need
what?
to.
They don't
play
even put
through
the word Shin Megami Tensei on the
Tensei.
box, do they? It just says Persona
I
on
Not
it.
anymore.
Yeah. But like, I acknowledge how good Shin Megami Tensei is. 'cause-
Good. Devil Survivor is better anyway.
Speaking of which, can you explain this shit to me? Because when I was playing through Katherine, they have a jukebox in like the Stray Sheep bar. If anyone's played Katherine, and they added P3, 4, and 5 music to the game, and it's labeled as like "Wake Up, Get Up, Get Out There" from Persona 5, whatever from Persona 4. But then they have 3 songs I saw so far: Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 3 Fez, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 3 Portable, and then Persona 3.
Well, so...
Why does Persona 3, just the standard name, not have Shin Megami Tensei in front
That's
of it?
weird. I don't have an answer for that.
Is there a reason?
Well, Persona 3 is Persona 3.
But is it not Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3? I feel like I remember that being on the box.
It is on the box, but you could also just call it Persona 3. Like a...
yeah, but then you could also exclude Shin Megami Tensei from the title of, Fez and Portable.
No.
What's the song?
On the
Something My
box,
Dread.
it actually just says
Burn My Dread.
Burn My Dread. That's the P3 song.
On
they
the
have
box,
listed
it
under
actually
P3.
just says Persona 3. Well, technically, it says P3 Persona 3, and then on the Portable box, it says P3P Persona 3 Portable.
But it doesn't say Shin Megami Tensei Portable.
Are you asking why it says Shin Megami Tensei for P3P and Fez, but not the regular?
But not
Regular, yeah.
just P3.
Oh.
Was because P3 I figured came first because you would think they dropped
Platinum
it
make
later.
Catherine?
What?
Who made Catherine?
Atlas?
It's the same.
Atlas?
Yeah, it's
oh,
Atlas.
it's Atlas.
It's the same.
Oh,
Persona P3.
they just fuck with you. They're just fucking with you.
Okay.
They're just fucking with you. I think if you ever
That's
have a
fine.
question, why did Atlas do it? It's just to fuck with you.
That's fine. It was just weird how Burn My Dread was P3 and the others were Shin Megami Tensei P3 Portable.
Well, they
Shin
wanted,
Megami
they
Tensei
wanted to
Persona
remind
3
you that it was a Shin
Fez.
Megami Tensei game, but they didn't want to like shove it down your throat.
But they
only
do
on
with
some
the
of them.
others. I don't get it.
Yeah, so they sprinkled a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei in there.
But then Persona 4 and Persona 5 were just...
They gave up after.
is.
Once Persona 4 came out and it was the biggest game of the fucking century, they were like, okay, it's over. We're not making any more SMT games. It's all Persona. And when's the last time they made an SMT game that wasn't Persona?
No, they did. The 3DS had one.
What? Well, no. That's what I'm saying. Digital Devil Survivor is better than Persona. But we don't talk about it because it's all Persona now. I think.
Isn't there that new one with Fire Emblem? Is that just a port, or what's up with it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But the Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem
crossover.
I forget the name of it.
Sorry, what was the question?
What is that a port? Is that new?
It is
What's
port.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you mean Tokyo Mirage Sessions?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that game came out 4 years ago. Oh, the Switch version's
Yeah,
a
for
port.
the Wii
The
U.
Switch version's a port.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it's originally from the Wii U. We're not going to talk about Wii U port. Don't talk about a Wii U port as if it's new. That's disrespectful.
To the Switch? I don't know.
No, it's a Wii U game, but they're porting it to the Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they ported it to the Switch past tense because it already happened.
There's very few games still stuck in their Wii U prison.
Exclusivity.
We're never
There you
getting
go.
Mario Maker
Sounds
1 on the Switch. We're never getting Mario Maker 1 on the Switch, even if it's better than Mario Maker 2.
Stop.
Jeez.
That's true.
Yeah. No, wait. What?
You said yeah.
Oh, is it because like the touchscreen?
Well, I don't
Being
know.
on a separate screen?
I don't have Mario Maker 2, so I can't make any claims one way or another.
How are you guys spending your quarantine?
Well, I'm not.
Let's talk about the quarantine now. Check out that funny Danganronpa quarantine.
I'm
I just saw
not. I'm
the
not
quarantine.
quarantined, so that's.
All right. How about we
Oh, yeah,
start
you have to
with-
work.
Yeah, you're
Fucking
saying,
loser.
TJ. Oh.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
I feel like a loser. I might just quit my job and self quarantine.
Elitist
Same.
salary man, piece of shit.
I work overtime and don't get paid for it.
Oh yeah, that's
As
the
agreed
life.
upon.
I live that life actually.
I worked 11 hours yesterday.
Yeah, but you did it from home, so
Yeah, I did. A lot of that time
you
was also
slept through
not
half
spent
of that
working.
probably.
No, I was actually up. I was on, but just idling. Catherine school.
You were idling at Katherine.
Yeah.
I mean, given the amount of time I idle at work, I'm not too mad about like.
How many
overtime.
coffee breaks do you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
take
that's
at the
kinda where I'm
office?
Yeah.
What
Tell me
gets
what.
me tight is I get up early because I appreciate my afternoons. So I'll work a solid 7 to 3, maybe on a little later, depending on how long I take lunch, whatever. But no one needs me until after 3 for some fucking reason. And I will have nothing to do for like 2 hours.
So I know you established with like everyone else that you are working early, but like the point of not working early is so then you can be active while everyone else is active. So that's why I haven't been coming in at 7 or anything.
But you get to be on when our other country departments are online.
Yeah, I mean I'll use that. I'll say that, but like there have been times where like something comes up near the end of the day. That's why I don't want to come in at like 7 and then be like, oh god, I have to stay extra just because I came in early.
Quarantine school.
I
wish I could do something.
I wish I'd be quarantined forever.
What do you mean? You wish you could do something?
I want to go to locals and play Granblue. I hate Netflix.
Well, if it helps, there are no locals for you to go to right now.
I know. That's the problem.
I literally still exist. The only reason I'm existing now is because of NetPlay.
Why
I
won't
was
you
born
play
from
League
it.
of Legends with me?
Because I have to play League of Legends to play with you. That's the issue.
Hurtful.
Legends of Runeterra.
Wait, why
That's
don't
the
you-
issue.
Why don't you play TFT Mobile with me when it comes out in 2
Stop.
days?
I haven't looked at anything.
I'm not the one who posted that,
Autochess
though.
to this day.
Fuck your whatever the game
Alright,
is.
fuck you. I'm not playing Monster Hunter with you.
Like
That's fine.
the Fiddlesticks voice shit is like godlike, but it's also stuck behind the.
It's also locked behind League of Legends.
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean,
Yo,
that's
the League fighting
yeah,
game, I hope it's good.
hopefully the League fighting game or the card game,
I want a collie.
Yo,
Breaks
projected playable characters for the League fighting game.
I don't remember if the League announcements
Garen and
happened
Darius
before
are
or
one of
after Arc Revo. But
Um,
I was mainly hyped for all the new art for the card game.
the card
'cause,
game
like,
art
so,
is
like-
actually super good.
Yeah,
It's so good.
So like the time, what's it called? The time I played League, I wasn't too much into like appreciating art as much as you do on Twitter nowadays.
Did you appreciate anything back then?
memes apparently?
How
a
many?
meme boy.
How many JoJo memes can I run into the ground?
Yeah,
Stop.
I was already getting tired of those.
Were you getting
that,
tired of your
but-
own memes when you were making those videos?
No, it's more like
How do you feel
more like,
about your?
come on,
How
it's
do you
like,
feel
you
about?
can't-
Wait. How do you feel about your videos ending joke in the Fiddlesticks video getting invalidated by the changing YouTube interface?
Oh, you're talking about the loading thing?
No. In the fiddle video, when it like it cuts
Freeze
to the it cuts to like the related videos slate halfway
Yeah.
through.
I mean, luckily people will remember it as is, so I don't really care. I already
Oh, as in
made
the
the point.
annotations?
Yeah, so no, so not the annotations. There was like a little joke in a gag in my one video where it looks like the video ended, but it didn't because it like shows all the videos. It shows like a grid of videos to be recommended and also like the replay
Oh.
button.
He puts in like a
Okay.
fake video ended like
But,
card.
like the
Gotcha,
video
gotcha.
still
Yeah.
goes.
Did you forget about me?
Yeah,
Dude.
that's the annotations fucked me. Cause
Annotations are great.
like I have like a little like in front of my May video, I have a whole menu on like the first couple seconds or so you can like jump back to like second one, click on something, and it'll jump to where you need to be in the video. All dead. That screen looks like
It looks like poo poo garbage now.
yeah, it just looks like poo poo garbage.
Who's this
now.
idiot who's the idiot that just made this video that can't be interacted with
Didn't
at all?
timestamp. Yeah, like oh, I'm not good. A lot of my videos do that.
You gotta put timestamps in the comments and pin that shit.
No, it's too late.
People don't read descriptions.
Nor comments.
It's true. Description.
Comments. I believe
Descriptions have been
comments
dead
are the
since,
only
like,
thing people
2015.
read.
People do read the comments because the way to get to your
Yeah.
audience with relevant information these days is to pin your own comment and put all
Yeah.
the shit there.
I noticed that.
That's what everyone does.
YouTube's hard.
YouTube sucks,
It kind of does.
but the best 4 videos are still on YouTube. So
Yeah. No.
I forgot where we.
I never
caused
made the
that
connection
quarantine.
when I originally.
quarantine.
Oh, okay.
TJ, how's it feel to not be quarantined?
It sucks because every day I wake up and
You literally have to deal with.
I
it.
literally wake up every morning. I'm like, I wonder if I have it yet. Oh wait, here's something funny, and
We
by
all
funny
have
I
it.
mean terrible. Somebody called this morning and said, "Hey, I woke up this morning with all the symptoms. I might have it. What should I do?" So I had to recommend
God.
like what to do, where to go, how you should like.
You're saying
respond.
You're patient, man.
And then I looked at her patient history. She was here last week to pick stuff up. If you're showing symptoms, then you've been sick for at least 2 weeks. If she was
Yep.
here a week ago and she was already sick, one or all of us interacted with her, we could be sick. And in a week or two,
Yo,
I
that's the
might have it.
crazy part. Because, like, you can, one, have it for 2 weeks prior before you show symptoms. You can pass that. You can also have it for 2 weeks and then not show symptoms, but still pass it on. Like, it can like not trigger something in you, or you get like a runny nose or something, but you still pass. It's so fucking ugh.
All right,
So I guess what I'm saying is I could have it literally right now, and I won't know for another week.
We could all have it and just not know.
Yeah.
But you guys will probably be the first to know if I do, because we're gonna have a fucking engagement party.
There are still all these drinks that you guys bought since the
I know.
last
I looked
time,
in your
like,
fridge
the
last time
session.
we were there, and I was like, bruh. And now next time I go to
don't
your
drink,
house,
sorry.
Try it sometime. It's fine. I'm drinking right now.
Does alcohol expire?
No.
Okay.
But you might want to get to the
lucky
cider
for you.
sooner rather than later.
About to be drinking on Discord calls.
Oh no, that cider is probably fucking dead.
It hasn't been that long.
September.
It hasn't been. Oh shit. No, it wasn't September.
September is when I moved in.
No. The cider though. The cider was like a month ago.
Stuff we got.
That's. I thought. Oh wait. Oh, that's not cider.
No.
That's
The
fucking
plum
That's
wine that I got you. Yeah, the wine that I got you in September. It probably tastes like garbage now, but it's still drinkable.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
But it's wine.
No, actually, I've had that for like months at a time, and as long as you stored it properly, it still tastes fine.
Yeah.
Just mix like an ounce in with your nighty drink.
Nighty drink?
I don't know what he drinks at night.
Water.
Yeah, just mix it in with your water.
Yo, water. What was it? Water
down
vodka.
plum wine. Oh,
Water
vodka water. Vodka water.
Vodka
We're
water.
not gonna put Lord Knight on blast on your podcast, dude. Come on.
You name dropped. I didn't.
I didn't do shit.
He actually deserves to be called out every time somebody thinks about vodka water, because that's the dumbest shit ever.
Quarantine. I kind of want to talk about
How long do you guys normally do these?
Like it can vary. It can be either 1
We
to
just
2
keep
hours,
going
honestly.
Until we're like, nah.
When I feel like I run out of shit, honestly. But I want to at least talk about like how this Corona shit just went from like, oh, it's just a regular day at work, or it's just a regular Wednesday, and then Thursday hits, and then suddenly shit's.
Oh, you guys want to hear something
actually
interesting about
affecting-
this? Actually, talking about the suddenness of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was following the Hong Kong protests for a while, news relating to that, because it's relevant to me. I actually care about that. Early December, articles started popping up that mainlanders were transmitting a mystery illness to the Hong Kong protesters, and there was some worry about how that would affect the politics surrounding like the governor and relations between the mainland and Hong Kong. And I thought, oh, that sucks for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then a month later, you hear about the first case in like Korea, in Europe, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is the same one.
Got him. GG's.
So I heard about it before everyone else, and I was like, well, it's a good thing that'll never, become a global. That it won't literally ruin the entire planet. This was before we went to Magfest. I read this article, and I was like, wow, this sure is a unfortunate isolated incident.
And it sucks because, like, this is... The problem with it in America is, like, there's so many people who are also untested. So, like, you look at all these results, and it's just confirmed cases.
Yeah, and
there's so many people who just aren't getting tested. There's so many
Trump
people
announced, like...
Literally can't either.
They literally announced...
Literally
he was
either.
like, look, everyone can get tested for free. No questions asked. Just go get tested. Go get fucking tested. And then I'm hearing reports all over the place of people who tried to get tested, and they won't do it. They won't test them for one reason or another.
7-hour line at the airport.
Yeah. It's a blow up.
So we're all fucked. Because nobody knows whether they have it or not, and they never will until they fucking die of it or something.
Yeah.
Like, if only there was some magic way to test, like oh, just put pepper in water, and if you put your finger in, the pepper moves away from your finger, you have corona.
If
like,
the pepper runs away from you, then you have corona.
But there's no magic way to test. So it's like...
What was that a thing for again?
That's
I
like
don't know.
if you put soap...
I remember hearing that.
If you put
shit.
soap and
soap,
pepper in
soap.
water, then the soap repels the...
Yeah.
Anyways, testing sites are rapidly being set up all across the country. If you or anyone you know thinks that they might have come into contact with somebody who potentially has coronavirus, please call your local health department and see where you can get tested.
My biggest issue is I just
They'll
hear
tell you
some
to
rough
fuck
things
off.
about being able to even call your local thing in general. It's like, are they going to actually be able to help guide you towards being able to get tested or not?
Somebody called me yesterday morning and said that they called the Department of Health and they directed him to me, who didn't know where to direct him.
That's been the
That
thing.
is the issue. That's the issue. Exactly. People like, oh, direct them to here and then direct them back and forth. That is what I've heard.
But they are setting up
No
testing
one's
sites.
informed.
I was just informed before I left today that our company and many others in the areas, hospitals, etc., will have those like drive-through testing sites being propped up in the parking lots and stuff.
I thought it takes a while to test.
Well,
Test me up,
they
babe.
they can take your stuff to do the testing and then they'll contact you, because it's just a swab. They swab you.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Test me up, baby.
Take a little baby sample.
I'll hit you up.
It's really not super hard to do. It's just the infrastructure in America is so bad that it becomes difficult to do.
And like, even if there was a testing nearby, I'm sure there's just gonna be a long ass line.
There will be, but that's the
Yeah, like-
that's the thing about the drive-through testing is that hopefully because you don't have to go inside, you don't have to leave your car. It's just a drive-through, so that hopefully will expedite things at least a little bit. And because
It's
you
like-
won't have to deal with like billing
sorry.
or anything. I'm sorry. It'll be free. That much at least is true. So all you have to do is go, get in line, do it, and then go. Which makes things slightly faster than it would be otherwise.
But it's like the alcohol closing down here in PA. It's like we don't want people chilling at like liquor stores and pushing it around, but then it's like we get this last day where everyone's just piling in to buy alcohol. It's like this is worse than it would have been otherwise.
I don't know if it would
Everyone's just there coughing on each other.
I don't know if it would be
to get
worse
alcohol.
because people are still doing it in grocery stores and shit. And it was like one day's worth of people rushing to the liquor store. And I think if they hadn't done that, you would see people in slightly smaller groups flooding the liquor stores at various points during the day going forward.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
I'm only saying that because that's what I would do.
It's just get everyone sick now instead of later.
I mean, in a way, it's better that way. Most of the people going to a liquor store are probably not the kind of people who are at risk. Get them all sick, get it over with, and then who knows? Maybe it'll all blow over.
Are you kidding me? People who go to liquor stores are probably the same ones who hate their office jobs and are just coughing all over doorknobs,
Then they're getting exactly what they wanted.
I guess.
It's a win-win, I'm telling you.
This shit's cray.
It's pretty nuts to
That's
see
great.
how much the dynamic of the world has shifted over the past week and a half.
Yeah, I think it's honestly like neat just to be able to
Did you just say
observe. Like realistically speaking, just like we get to see how shit hits the fan because like this was gonna happen one day.
Yeah, but I'm trying to hang out with homies, and I can't.
You can.
I mean, we
fucked,
can.
get
just
fucked.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Man, it must suck to not have a local.
But I'll probably just give you all coronavirus.
That's fine. I'll probably give you coronavirus.
Worth GG's. Oh yeah, so like the week before
Oh, yeah.
this shit hit the fan, Scott was fucking dying.
Scott was like, yo, I'm sick as
I
fuck.
had the worst flu of my life.
Wait, so
So,
what were
how
your
I could
symptoms?
have
Hold
it.
up, what were your symptoms, though?
Sore throat,
Bad.
congestion.
how did it start? How did it start? Did you just like wake up and
Wait, were you congested?
So I woke up, my throat like was kind of like tingly in the back, but I was like, whatever. I'll probably just take some medicine and get over it. I go to work halfway through the day. I'm just like dying. Like I can't keep my head up. I'm just fatigued to shit.
Okay, so you were
swallow, you
fatigued.
die
Did you have
challenge.
body aches?
Not until the next day.
Did you recall being short of
But I
breath
always
or
have
like
body
wheezing more than you normally do?
I mean, just coughing.
So you didn't have any like you weren't panting.
What was the cause of the cough?
You didn't have any
was just
like
congestion.
random headaches or
I
anything like
think.
that.
Headaches? Considering I slept for like 3.5 days, basically as soon as I got home. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably didn't have it, but congratulations. That
Okay,
means you're
so-
totally still capable of getting it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
earlier we were thinking like, hey, just because you got out of the flu doesn't means that you're like, oh yeah, now you're.
I actually
healthy.
had someone ask me.
Nah, because it's different.
I had somebody
It's
ask
different
me if
thing.
getting
Completely
the flu,
different
I had somebody
field.
ask me if getting the flu shot would help, and I was just like, no, don't do
different
that.
virus.
Also,
Different
could,
thing, yeah. You're just gonna have flu and
You're,
corona.
yeah, you're just gonna have flu-like symptoms, and you're gonna get coronavirus, and who knows, you might die.
And like, you could get corona and just have very mild symptoms to begin with anyway. even though that was probably the craziest flu of my life. Like normally I have like the one day where I'm dead, and then I like kick back a little bit next. I can at least sit up, do stuff, but now I was done for like 3 days.
I don't remember the last time I
Just
was mad
unfortunate
sick.
event. Sorry.
I'm just trying to recall now. I don't think I was ever like madly sick during college.
Like ever?
Like madly sick, as in like me wanting to go to class, but then I literally couldn't because I was too sick. I don't remember that happening. I do remember having a wicked mad tummy ache during.
Wicked mad.
Get a cool mad tummy ache during high school. Something in my abdomen or something. Intestine is kind of hurting.
Corona's sick.
Stop.
How dare you?
Stop.
First of all, I'm curious how your perspective of how like shit hit the fan very slowly. Cause like Wednesday, normal Wednesday, you know, it's Corona in the other countries was hitting and stuff, and then like I think Thursday morning, like one single person in the work chat was like, "Oh, I heard there was a confirmed case in the office," and then everyone started freaking out. Like people were posting reaction gifs.
Yo, our work chat turned into a fucking 4chan thread. It was just people posting.
Wait, did you guys
reaction
actually have a confirmed
gifs.
case in the office?
No.
But it blew
That
up
was
and everyone
hilarious.
started just posting reaction images, and our entire we have like a company general chat in Slack, and you're just scrolling up. You're like, what the shit is this? This looks like a generic like Twitter thread or something.
God.
Slack is godlike for having threads.
Slack is dope, dude.
It was like it looked like there's it didn't look like an office chat. It was just a bunch of like children just posting memes.
You know, it's,
Yeah, that was funny.
It's hilarious because I've never used Slack for work, but I do know somebody who does use Slack for work. And there was one time when we were trying to, because this is like a PlayStation 4 friend group that I played with.
Oh no! Don't say he mixed them up.
No, he didn't
At
mix
one
them up,
point.
but we were trying to
Okay.
figure out like a place to communicate when we're not on PlayStation. And at first I was like, why don't we just make a Discord? And this guy was like, no, let's use Slack. And before anybody
Why?
could protest, he had already made a Slack for us.
Sick.
So I have a gaming Slack. Hit me up.
Discord's gaming Slack.
Discord is gaming Slack, but I have a gaming Slack.
I mean, we kind of do. But
There is. Oh well, yeah. I'll leave it at that.
yeah.
So yeah, Thursday, someone brings up one point, and then suddenly Friday we're like, "Hey, so we are actually going to make everyone work from home." I was like, "Oh wow."
It was one
kinda
off. It was
hidden.
Wednesday, and then Thursday. Wednesday was the blow up. Thursday
Oh
was
yeah.
because I was out of the office for a week because I was dying,
Right,
and
you
then
were
I
actually
come
sick.
back one day and they're like, "Go home."
Oh, you were the guy in
I
the
remember that.
office who got coronavirus.
I wish.
Scott's the guy holding the pizza and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
The guy?
Oh,
That's
I forget
Childish
his,
Gambino.
I forget that. Yeah. I forget the comedian's name.
It's Donald Glover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How
Donald.
do you not
but
remember
he's-
Donald
he's
Glover's
sick.
name?
I don't
don't,
remember a lot. I
sorry.
used to be like religiously watching comic shows, and now I just don't. I remember Donald now.
Yeah, and also
He's
I
okay.
guess on so I think Thursday afternoon was like, yeah, even starting now this afternoon you can just go home if you want to and start working from there. And then like I woke up Friday and then like someone's posting pictures of like Walmart stock being fucking empty, and the thought didn't even occur to me that I was like, oh, I should probably restock on food, and I still haven't gone to the groceries in like 2 or 3 weeks.
It's okay. Like,
Oh.
Domino's and shit is offering touch-free pizza delivery. And so is, like, Postmates now, so...
Yeah, I'm not worried, honestly.
Uber
Because I
Eats
mean,
and
the
Grubhub,
groceries will
free
still be
delivery.
there, maybe.
I mean, food
like
will
a
still
week.
be there. It's toilet paper
They're
that
still
you're going to run out
restocking.
of.
Yeah. But yeah, the thought didn't occur to me, like, oh god, I gotta go hoard shit now. And people were in line on, like, Thursday night, and coworkers were saying shit.
Luckily, you're
How
just...
bad that was.
Luckily, you're just one weeb, so you don't really need that much.
Yeah, so, like, the thing is, like, this thing is almost... Oh god, this sounds awful. Like, kind of slightly beneficial to me, because, like, I've always been a big, massive fucking bum at home. stuff like that. So I'm just like, now I can just be a bum all the time, and I'm still productive. It's like, wow, this is a win.
And
Oh
I don't want to
god.
drive 40 minutes to work.
When is your new video
Yeah.
coming out?
Give me like 2 weeks.
That
We are recording this on the 17th of March.
I'm trying to have it out by like, April 1.
the podcast or the video?
Oh no. Video I'm working on.
Podcast would hopefully be before April. Hopefully we'll be
within a
more
week.
consistent on this.
It won't take
but
you
we'll-
13
who
days to
fucking-
edit this podcast.
I just need to like have the audio just like one in touch of the audio for each of our tracks, and then make sure it's not too loud in one point. I used to actually listen to the whole thing again and then cut out shit like
And then you realize you
and
hate
then,
it.
and then I graduated. That's what happened.
Yeah, it's too much work.
Hey man, a good editor will
'Cause,
go
like,
through the entire thing over multiple
I
times.
feel like it's demotivated you from wanting to record.
Yeah, because then you have to listen to that shit over and over again.
Yeah, luckily it didn't actually.
I'd like to hire someone to do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it if you give me
Hiring
$5.
costs money. I get possessive of my things, that's all.
It's not even
I'm
yours.
sorry.
It's a group effort.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
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 TJ, can you do, like, you know how I just described how like shit slowly started hitting the fan?
Yes, if you
Can
call
you
it
tell
slow.
me your experience?
My experience? Well, like I
Yeah, like how
Because
it
that was
went,
both of ours.
So
how did yours go from like just a regular day at work and then
So as far as like me personally goes, I have been following the news very closely. So I've been sort of watching all of it unfold, like from my own eyes.
for like a long time?
I've been seeing this happen, but for work it was pretty much business as usual up until I would say mid-February, because that's when we ran out of all of our medical supplies.
Oh.
Because that's around the time when people started buying all of them.
Why would they do that?
Because
In
they're
February.
nuts. So basically, we haven't had surgical gloves, masks,
No.
hand sanitizer, or thermometers for about a month now.
Yo, the mask shit is stupid.
Don't discourage people from wearing masks. They're actually helpful for multiple reasons.
No, I think
If
he
if
means
they have it.
What exactly do you mean the mask thing is shit? Let's not.
People are wearing masks as a preventative, and it really isn't.
It helps.
It prevents others from getting what you have.
It helps you not get it.
negligibly.
Yeah.
At first
'cause, like,
off, okay,
you're-
so
the rest
there's
of your
multiple
body,
things,
right?
right? It helps more than
Yeah,
zero, firstly. Secondly,
that's what I was
it's
thinking.
only transmitted through your mouth and nose. So if your mouth
thought,
and nose
like-
are covered, if it only transmits through your mouth and nose. So if your mouth and nose are
Okay.
covered, it lowers your chances of getting it severely, because the two main ways of you getting it through your mouth or nose are somebody coughing in the area and you inhaling it. It won't necessarily protect you that much from it if you do it that way. The second way is by you touching a surface that has been infected by it, say somebody coughed on it recently, and then you touching your face or anywhere around your face. And if you have a mask on, it won't fuck you.
I mean, you still touch like your chin, your chinny chin.
If you have a
your
mask on, you
forehead.
won't touch your chin. I mean, it covers your chin too. It should
If you
cover
got
your
an itch
chin.
down there, dog.
Well, okay, first off, if you're touching under the mask when you're wearing a mask, then you've already
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, but the issue is like when you start eating though.
But the point of the matter is,
wash
is
it
that-
before you eat.
a properly worn mask is a recommendable precaution in all cases, except for to the point where people are buying up multiple boxes at a time from every place that they can find. But there's no downside to wearing a mask. There's only positives, and they're more than what the American media has led you to believe.
That's the important part. I need things. That's why I wore my mask to a Super TSB.
Your mask
By the
is
way,
useless.
Super
It's made
TSB
of
happened.
cloth.
Oh, then it's useless. That's a shame.
It did happen.
I'm an issue then. Man, why
Yeah.
the fuck are those masks made of cloth? No.
Because they're just for
They're
they're
just-
just for show.
they're
They're just to
stylistic.
look good.
Mostly.
Well,
But it does make you look better, so you know.
They're a trend. They're a fashion trend.
I guess if you want to
Yeah.
get really technical, they're better than literally nothing, but really not enough
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
It's still
How
better
many
than literally
hands
nothing.
did you shake at Super TSP?
First off, stop shaking hands.
I didn't shake any.
Yeah.
I did
Good.
not shake any. Typically at tournaments, I can't I can't stop myself from shaking hands when that's my first go-to when I finish like a good
I try to
set or
fist bump.
something. But yeah, I do before the game starts. Like, oh, good luck. But like because of like out of respect, and it's like, oh god, that was a good game, good fucking
Yeah.
match. And I have to handshake them out of like very good respect.
CEO Dreamland was doing elbows.
That's sick.
Like every match on stream, you just see the only bad part about it was like they continued to do elbows even during doubles, so it's just people leaning over each other to elbow the other team. That was a mess. But the elbows was cool otherwise. Medical supplies selling out or something.
Yeah.
What?
So you were going into
Run with it.
like how you led to like shit starting to hit the
So
fan.
basically, it's been a slow progression of watching people, one, buy up some essential medical supplies, and two, people becoming more and more worried about the availability of their medications, their capability of leaving the house in order to actually get them.
Oh, I heard the medication issue.
Right. So I think it's been on the news a couple times. I haven't heard anything about it yet on my end. People worried about like supply shortages, trying to get like more of their people are trying to hoard their medication, just in case it runs
Trying to
out.
get advances on medication.
Luckily, I'm here to stop them from hoarding their medication because if they did, then it would run out, just like over the shelves with everything else. That shit wouldn't be running out if people weren't fucking hoarding all of it. So luckily, I exist to prevent that from happening to medication.
Thank you, TJ, for existing.
I also had a dentist come in earlier today, yelling at us that we didn't have any thermometers left because she needed one for work.
Because why would you?
And I was like, we don't have any. And she was like, well, what am I going to do? And I was like, I don't know. Aren't you a dentist?
Ugh.
So medical
Close this out,
professionals are
TJ.
stupid.
No,
Don't listen
What's
to
it
them.
called? I forgot to mention. It's just, I guess, funny just because the last time my dad came up, he ended up bringing up all the 2-ply that I had previously bought when I had lived at my parents' place because he, for some reason, does not like 2-ply.
What?
Does your
And I've
dad
also had-
have a plush ash that requires 3-ply?
I don't know. He uses 1-ply.
Oh, what a
He's
legend,
made everyone
man.
use. He's made everyone use 1-ply at the household, and so whenever I bring in a roll, like growing up, I would like.
Bring in your own 2-ply.
I think so. Like I would.
to my parents' house.
So you know what happened? He came up here. So like then he brings up like all the 2-ply, which I had a lot of apparently, I guess, that I never used at the old house.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, woe was me. I got all this toilet paper already. And I know I didn't go out and hoard it all, but so like after he left, I went to take a massive fucking shitter, right?
Sure.
Okay.
And I noticed he replaced the roll on the roll dispenser with his 1-ply.
What a shitter.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay,
That's
buddy.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Got you back for
Well.
replacing his 1-ply with 2-ply.
What a god.
What an actual absolute alpha Chad.
Oh,
I just imagine Vince from up the family gatherings with his 2-ply. So I brought it in case.
like I've also been using 1-ply for use as tissues until I started actually buying tissues for myself and the family, I guess, back when I was still living there.
And the
fucking
family.
middle school.
And the family.
Jeez.
Like, well, okay.
They just didn't believe in facial tissues.
I guess not.
We don't.
Sick.
And it's only for school supplies, I guess. And I guess the office.
Yo, imagine.
Oh God! Oh no! That means my parents' office uses 1-ply as well.
Yeah,
That's,
imagine
that's
being
that's a big fucking
like an
shame.
elementary school teacher and putting like packet of tissues on your like stuff that your kid needs to bring to class thing, and first day of school, this little Asian kid rolls up with a fucking pack of 1-ply.
Yep.
My work no longer supplies tissues.
What are you guys out or something?
It's no. We moved offices. Now they're like, fuck your tissues.
Oh, it's
And
okay.
fuck your individual trash cans.
Yeah, we don't have trash cans.
Yeah, get
just
fucked,
at our
losers.
desks
There's no more
anymore.
tissue paper either. No tissue
Like-
paper, no hand sanitizer, plenty of soap.
Like,
I'm
no
fucking
toilet
hanging a
paper,
plastic bag
no
from a
napkins.
coat hanger.
Like so the thing is, I'm okay with them, like, okay, I understand, like, there's like what, 500 300 500 people in the new building, I don't know.
Probably.
It makes sense to, you know, not have to buy trash cans. And I mean, even though everyone has like one or two monitors, like, okay, that's some upkeeping thing where you have to, they wouldn't need to, you know, buy hand sanitize, everyone individual hand sanitizer, tissue boxes, trash cans anymore, right? So I wish they just didn't specifically say, hey, you specifically should not have trash cans, your own trash cans. Yeah, that's what they said. They specifically said, hey, you shouldn't have your own trash can there because...
Wait, like you, Vincent?
Yeah. Because their reasoning was so then the cleaning people wouldn't have to go to each individual, you know, trash can office space to pick up everyone's trash individually. But then I wish they could have at least said, you know, I wish they could have at least mentioned, hey, you can have your own trash can, but take out your own trash into whatever. But they make it seem like, hey, everyone's going to share this tissue box or share this trash can that they have to walk like a while back. So like, what if someone has to blow their nose a lot? They expect us to leave it at our desk for a while? It's like, okay.
Yeah, and it's like at our old office, they took away our trash bags anyway, so our trash cans just never had bags in them to begin with.
You know what you could do is
So we had to bag our own shit
if
anyway.
you have a
I'm
if you have a
perfectly fine
nose
with us
blowing
bagging our own
problem,
shit.
That's
what
fine,
you could
yeah,
do
yeah.
is you could bring a tiny little bin for your desk and just throw all your tissues in there.
Yeah,
like
the
a
thing
little
is,
baby
they sent
trash
in.
can.
So the second day of the move-in, they sent in an email. Well, just to say the contents of the email. One, they said don't decorate things on your like cabinet.
What?
thing.
Everyone does that anyway.
Yeah. Well, they at least only mentioned stickers or something.
Oh.
But like they didn't. So they technically didn't say anything about putting stuff on top of it.
Okay.
Just because like someone has a Supreme sticker on the side of one of theirs, but
Because you have your fucking fizz in there.
Wait, you mean like his
Maybe.
clay model fizz?
I brought in my clay figure.
Dude, can I buy that from you?
Too. Honestly, maybe, sure. I'm honestly a bit attached to that one specifically because Fizz is a homie. And
Yeah, that's why I wanted
it's
to
of my
buy it
favorite
from
skin.
you.
No, okay, no, Fizz is not for sale.
Wait,
Fuck you.
that's Tundra Fizz, isn't it?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
You see how much of a
Arctic Fizz,
terrible,
Thunder
awful
Fizz.
fan I am of him?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's like someone can buy the fucking Teemo or
I
the
don't want to buy your bitch
Blitzcrank
ass too,
or
man.
yeah, they're kind of bitch ass, especially because they're.
Did
one
you
of
ever
my
make a
earlier
fiddle
ones.
diddle?
No, I didn't.
If you
actually.
make a fizz, I'll buy it from you.
Who's harder?
I've
I've been meaning to get
Can I
back
commission
into
you for a
sculpture
fizz?
stuff now, but
videos are
I'm
hard.
actually not joking.
no, it's more like
I'll literally pay you to
there-
make one.
artistic
more-
stuff takes a while.
No, it's like I've been meaning to get back into it, but I keep like coming up with videos that I want to do. I guess
Yeah, I get that.
when I like run out of videos, I guess I'll start doing like because like now that I can make FGC sculpts.
Yeah.
Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so like they specifically said in an email on the second day of the move-in, don't bring in your own trash can because then the cleaning people would have to individually take out everyone else's trash.
Yeah, I said fuck that. I have, as I said, I literally have a bag hanging from my coat hanger in my closet that just has all my tissues and shit.
Oh yeah, so I had like some of that. When I moved into my apartment, I had bought little tiny bins, little tiny trash bins. They're not like they don't have lids or anything, but like put one near my bedside, put one near the trash or near the toilet, right?
Yeah.
So then when my dad comes, this is like the third time my dad's been over. He brings in a trash can with a lid on it. It's like, okay, I guess you can buy stuff for me, and I guess I will take it. And it's like, fuck your lid trash can. I'm gonna bring it to the office instead.
Okay.
It's like, thanks, Dad. I'm still gonna use the open top trash can in my whatever in my apartment.
Yeah. They're fine. It's whatever.
Yeah. Me complain.
Yeah. How's your trash can situation at your work, TJ?
There's just trash everywhere. It's a nightmare.
I understand. Retail, am I right?
Yeah, it's awful. Terrible.
We got a good 2 hours out of this one.
Yeah.
Wow, congrats.
I'm making fun of. Yeah.
We'll run it back in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully sooner.
TJ never got to ask league questions, I guess.
Oh, fucking...
Yeah. No.
Whatever.
Yeah. Another day.
Yeah, I'll just ask you personally when nobody's looking.
Okay.
I'll actually
Or
I'll
listening.
come to your house unprompted and just start asking you questions.
Yeah.
Hey TJ, what are you doing at my house? So what was the deal with not knowing that you were supposed to max W second anyway?
Look, I didn't know how to think for myself sometimes. Or I was just following the wrong guide.
Can't believe there's a guide out there
Stuff
telling
like
you
that.
max Q second. Crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know any
it's
of it.
interesting. Yeah.
Anyways, so that's that.
Where can
Super
people
T.
find more of you, TJ?
They can't. They won't.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll link your Twitter anyway.
Okay. Well, in that case, follow me at Dope Ants on Twitter.
But you want people to follow
No,
you?
don't. You can. You won't find anything
can.
there, but you
It's,
can.
yeah. Should I use your Twitter icon? I think I'll use your
Yeah,
Twitter
use my
icon.
Twitter icon. I made
I've
that
been
one
using that
myself.
for
actually.
everyone else's.
I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
Oh, really?
No.
That's not. Okay.
That was a lie. My old one I did, but then I changed it to one that I didn't make because it was garbage.
I'll
When I
eventually change.
first made the Twitter handle, because it's not Dope Ants, right? It's like Dope Ants. I
Yeah,
drew a picture
probably.
of an ant with a pimp hat when I first made my Twitter
Yeah.
handle.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
I got that off the start that it's dope. Ants.
Right. Well, then I changed it because it's stupid.
Aw.
I don't even think I still
We
have
all
that
make
picture,
mistakes.
which is good because
I still have my mistake.
your mistake. You
She's
can never really leave your mistakes.
I can't.
What do you mean?
Where can people find you, Vincent?
I would say YouTube and Twitter and Discord are my main outlets. Actually, I've been trying. I think. Oh God, I should mention this. I tried doing an editing stream earlier this week.
Really?
Or I think last week. Yeah.
Did it go poorly?
It was neat. So it was nice. It felt really nice, except for the part where I didn't realize my mic wasn't being recorded
Oh,
for the
like the entire
for like
time?
2
Oh.
hours. Yeah, and so it is just. Is cringe even the word? It's just like, oh God, those people.
We're just sitting there. Well, you know what? I think a lot of
People were people were chatting,
oh, and you were like responding
and
to them.
I was talking to them, but they didn't hear me, and like, oh
So
God,
you
that
never.
sucks.
oh God, it made it seem like I was ignoring them, and the fact that they were just seeing, oh God,
Oh no! Yeah, now it is cringe.
I looked like a big fucking idiot.
Now you look like an asshole.
the asshole and a big fucking
But
idiot.
no one
Nobody was
said
like, "Hey, how come?"
anything.
Maybe they just thought he was
Yeah.
a dick streamer.
Yeah, or maybe I was fucking idiot. It's like, oh, who's the idiot streaming with their mic off? Editing stream with their mic off, and someone rated me too. I'm like, oh God, he didn't hear me
And you
say
were like,
thanks.
"Wow, thanks!" And then he watched you
There
not say anything, and he was like,
Yeah,
"Wow,
I didn't
never
chat-
rating this
I didn't-
dipshit again."
I didn't
'Cause
type
why would
anything
you type
either.
when you have your mic?
Oh, that's so sad.
And so like what they saw was me just sitting there
Cont-
with like me not editing, saying thanks, but they not hearing me. It's like, oh
my
God.
God, that's so
Anyways, I've
funny.
learned my mistake. It was mainly because I had messed with the settings so that when it records, when OBS records, it'll separate like the mic track and the game track
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that when I stream, it only streams like one audio track or something like that. If that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
that makes sense. I mean, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, so like what I had earlier was I had the desktop audio on track 1, my mic on track 2, and stream would only pick up what was on track 1, which I didn't realize.
And why would it? You're using OBS, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I
haven't used it in a
I
while.
thought that because like even though recording has its record all the tracks, I thought the stream one streaming thing would too, but it wouldn't be separating them into separate tracks or anything, because it'd be all one track anyway. So
if we
or
learned
all one
anything,
output.
just normally whenever I would stream like a long ass time ago, just do the record feature and save a video locally, and then before you go live, because it'll be the same.
Yeah.
So you can test the audio levels too.
Record,
At least it was the same for me.
Yeah, that was the main issue, because recording wasn't the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So like if I record something, right, on whatever Streamlabs OBS stuff that I do, it'll actually I think it'll make one MP4 file, but if I drag it into Vegas, it'll have 3 audio tracks.
Huh.
And so because I thought, oh hey, it picked up all the audio, and the streaming would pick up all the audio too, but there would be no need to separate them. So yeah. Also, I'm trying to just gather clips, because when I stream and try to gather clips at the same time, I get frame drops. Also, I fucking miss plays.tv, which none of you know what that is, but
I know what
it's
that
whatever.
is.
I know what that is. You told me about what that is. I tried it.
Oh yeah, I tried recommending you a recording thing, but the best part, well, first of all, I work consistently. I've been running into issues with my graphics card recorder, Radeon Relive or whatever. One thing I did like about it is I could record an entire game session, and then it has its own plays.tv playback recorder, playback tool, and then I could clip things in that playback tool myself, and then generate clips from that, and then delete the big recording session, and get all the clips that I want. Because I don't really like having to set only record the last 15 seconds that happens. Well, what if I only need 3 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't got shit left.
Well,
So
I
get.
Okay.
Oh,
Now I'm just gonna close it out.
I was gonna say to close it out, I would just say, TJ pretty much TJ let us know whenever you wanna meet up.
What? Oh, for Danganronpa?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as the quarantine's over.
Yeah. Oh no. TJ, you're never coming over. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before.
I mean, if none of us have it,
Honestly, I have to make sure that I'm not gonna.
Did you know one of us doesn't have corona?
I really do have to make sure
I don't
that I
have
don't
it.
get it.
I don't have
are
it.
you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he works retail, and the possibilities more than us.
I would consider myself pretty at risk for contracting it. I'm obviously not at risk for dying of it, but to be honest, I probably shouldn't be seeing any of you anytime super soon.
Yeah.
I've just been assuming I had it until
Until you didn't.
Yeah.
Well, you can catch me at Scott Second State on Twitter and Second State on YouTube, and that's Well, till next time, whenever the hell that'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can keep this more consistent.
I say that every time, and I apologize that I don't follow through.
It's been 4 months.
You should
on
unsubscribe
me,
if they take
Scott.
too long next time.
It's been.
It's also kinda
5 or
TJ's
6.
fault.
It's not my fault.
Oh no, don't do that.
I'm doing
It's
that.
mainly that.
I'm doing that
so
right
saying
now.
it's TJ's fault, that's because it's my
He's
fault,
attacking his
because-
guest.
Mainly because the opportunity came up that we can have TJ on it. It's wow, now I want TJ. I don't want to do it. Just you, Scott.
We could have got James again. It's fine. We'll get Jeff.
Yeah, but it's just because I wanted to have TJ on.
We need the big quarantine cast.
It's okay. It's technically my fault, but it's your fault for making it my fault.
I wanted to add TJ to the character roster, and now he's part of the
Now
character,
everyone's
so,
here.
So we'll just put out a message, be like, "Yo, we're recording. Hop in. Whoever hops in, hops in."
Whoever's there is there.
something like that. Yeah.
See you.
Super TSB was cool. All right. I'll see y'all.
Okay, bye.